Well, if you ask the majority of Liverpool supporters,
talkSPORT Sports Update with Trusted Trader. Find top-notch tradespeople in your area, all who pass the Trusted Trader 15-point assessment.
talkSPORT.
Good afternoon, I'm Hugo Chambray. Two sides to the Dwight McNeil saga this afternoon. David Moyes says his player is back at training and doing okay after a move to Palace fell through last minute on Monday. Moyes told reporters that Everton had nothing to do with that botched transfer, while Ollie Glasner lamented several moves not working out for Palace.
Obviously, we respect everybody, and at any point one of the staff members went through that, we apologise, and that's it. It's very common in football, especially with the keepers, because they have to kick long balls and all that, so nothing there to comment.
Well, that's not Ollie Glasner apologies. That is Mikel Arteta talking about an apology that he's given to Liam Rosenior. Rosenior was complaining about a lack of respect shown to his Chelsea side earlier this week. The Chelsea manager confronted the Arsenal team on the pitch before their kick-off in the League Cup semi, accusing the Gunners of encroaching into his half. And England have suffered a 100-run defeat to India in the Under-19 Cricket World Cup final in Harare. Star 14-year-old Vaibhav Suryavanshi smashed 175 runs from just 80 balls as the Indians made over 411 in their 50 overs. England were all out for 311, with Caleb Faulkner hitting 115 from 67 balls. There's more on our website at talksport.com.
talkSPORT News.
The so-called Suffolk Strangler has been told he'll die in prison after being given 40 years for the abduction and murder of schoolgirl Victoria Hall more than 25 years ago. And the Met Police are searching addresses in their investigation of Peter Mandelson. More from the news team at past.
talkSPORT weather with QuickFit, your go-to destination for quality tyres from great brands like Continental. Visit your local centre or quickfit.com and book today.
Mostly cloudy as rain showers move northwards through the day. Sunnier spells likely across northwest Scotland.
Happy Friday, welcome to Drive on talkSPORT. It's me, Andy Goldstein, and the birthday boy, Darren Bent. Happy birthday,
Absolutely humongous.
Thanks very much. How are you? Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Happy birthday. You all right?
Low, yeah, I'm good.
Well, see, he's low, yeah, that's a little birthday present for you. Right, Jiggo, have we got a show for you today? We'll tell you what Virgil van Dijk has been saying about ex-Premier League stars turned pundits. You're one of them. He's not happy with you, DB. We'll also be asking what makes a Premier League legend as James Milner edges closer to Gareth Barry's appearance record. And Alex Crookie Monster Cook will be joining us to look ahead to another big old weekend. And it is a big weekend of Premier League action on talkSPORT and our network in Ready, Steady, Cook. All that plus we'll head to California ahead of the Super Bowl on talkSPORT this Sunday. And it's a What's Happening Benty birthday special. Yeah, it's a special one. To get your voice notes in, you must say, what's happening, Benny? And, of course, happy birthday to the great man. It's Drive, it's talkSPORT. You can get involved by picking up the phone 03717 223344.
Welcome to Drive, I'm Andy Goldstein. This is the story, all about how my life got flipped upside down. There you go.
Darren Bent continues his sensational scoring spree.
We'll have a bit of that.
Yeah, well.
I obviously change the pillow sheets all the time.
Pillow case.
Pillow case, yeah.
Yeah, but the pillow, you should change your pillow.
No. Mine's rock hard, man. Round holes in square pegs.
Hold on. Fit round holes in square pegs.
Yeah, and that's wrong, isn't it?
Over the top for Bent. Oh, what a goal!
Final, volley, bang. Thanks for coming. I've let Andy. You can just splash a bit of paint on a bit of paper and just go, look, what's called so-and-so painted that. It almost feels like they're at the end of their feather. It's Darren here, by the way, Darren Bent.
Happy birthday, DB.
Thank you very much.
49 today. Next year, the big one.
Yeah, big guy. 49.
Yeah, 49. And what have you done with your day? I'm glad, by the way, you didn't have it off. Most people have their madness. Yeah, what have you done?
Woke up with my kids and everyone, obviously, giving me the presents, so thank you very much to them.
What'd you get?
Loads of clothes, which was nice from Mrs.
Nice.
Bennett and the
Children.
boys. And then came to London and went to my dad's. He gave me his presents. drummed some reggae for the last hour and a half. Ate some food. Yeah, the tunes were banging.
What'd your dad buy you?
Loads of some nice clothes. Obviously, I'm going for right fitted.
That's not fitted at all?
No, but I'm going for like a knitted phase on at the minute.
Yeah.
Like baggy trousers. But no, yeah, it was really, really nice day. So I've got some tunes I need to play actually, Alex, so I'll come to see you in a break.
Okay.
But no, yeah, thank you for the little montage of mistakes at the top.
They said outside. Yeah, you know where all the bigwigs sit, the management.
Yeah.
So about half an hour ago, one of them, I think it was Joe, management Joe, the singer-songwriter. Yeah. He said, "Have you got him anything?" And I went, "No, we don't do that anymore." And he was like, "Why not?" And I went, "Well, because my last present that Bentley got me, he drank. So I thought it's just pointless doing that."
Yep.
However, I just haven't got you anything.
I've got you something there.
For what?
No, I'm bringing yours in.
Okay, well, when you do that, we'll start again. But I just thought there's no point. Here's a question for you, serious question. Mm-hmm. Do you buy presents for you, mate? I don't. Whenever it's any of my mates' birthday, we'll go out for dinner. Yeah. I don't buy presents anymore for mates.
No, not really, no.
It's not a blokey thing, is it?
No, not so much blokey. I just don't anymore. I used to, but as you get older, it just stops.
You can't be bothered.
No, I can't.
No, because my thinking is, if I don't buy you one, you don't buy me one, we're both happy.
Yeah, true.
Right? I'll get presents from my people.
Yeah.
You'll get people from yours, like your wife and your kids, my wife and kid, my mum and I don't need anything. You don't need anything.
No, but I'm going to bring you that bottle of whiskey in. 18.
What, empty?
No, it's not empty.
All right.
It's like 3/4 full.
You can't bring in a bottle that you've drunk from.
Well, I'm not downed it from the bottle.
No, I know, but you can't. No, hold on.
Yeah,
hold on. You can't give me my birthday present that you've started to drink.
Because you don't want that. I'm starting that question now, so the nation can hear it.
Do you know what? No.
Okay, right.
No, if you're going to buy me a present, I'll have the whole present.
So you don't want the bottle of 18?
No.
Macallan?
No. I've got pride.
Okay, fair.
No. It'd be like me buying you a pair of trainers and taking the laces out, and I've worn them for a bit.
That's fine.
Would you want them?
I still wear them. Yeah, I'd put laces back into it and just keep wearing them.
Oh, okay, well, that's where we differ.
So you don't want it, no?
No.
I know you want it as well.
Big part of my brain's going, Goldstein, just take it, you idiot. And then the other part's going, no, you've got pride.
Monday, I'm bringing it for you.
I don't want
it. I'll put it on my desk.
I'll put it down the sink.
That's fine. I want to watch you do that then. Bottle of 18 Macallan.
You can't bring in my birthday present that you've drunk.
No, but
that's insane.
I'm giving it to you. Okay, don't take it then. But I'm bringing it in.
Don't do it. That's rude.
That's not rude. I'm bringing you it in.
I know, but you've drunk. I don't think you can understand it. You can't do that.
No, I'm going to bring it in for you.
No, don't bring it in.
And you do.
No, I'll take offence.
And you do what you want with it. That's fine.
Oh, I'll smash it over your head.
Oh, promoting violence, are we? Okay. Right.
I'm not promoting. I'm just telling you. Violence is bad, but that's what you can't do that. That's bad.
No, but I'm still because it doesn't.
Don't bother.
Okay, no, but it doesn't belong to me, so I'm going to bring it in.
Well, why'd you open it if it doesn't belong to you?
I'm not going to give it to you. I'll just put it on my desk.
Why'd you open it if it doesn't belong to you?
Because I was thirsty that night. So
that's terrible, D. You can't do that.
Poor. But no, I'm going to bring it in.
I tell you what. Why don't you buy a new one for me?
Okay, yeah. All right,
why don't you do that?
That'd be a nice thing to do, wouldn't it?
That would be a lovely thing to do.
It'd be a nice gesture, that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be a nice gesture. Yeah, that would never happen. Right. All of that means, of course, from 6 o'clock, we'll bring you a special What's Happening Benty. So get your WhatsApp birthday messages in for DB. You got any famous texts from people?
I got do you know what? On your birthday...
Loads, you got loads.
That's the only thing about birthdays, right, is your phone goes into overdrive, and it's like, after a while, you're like, oh, come on.
Yeah, okay. Who's the most famous person, apart from me, that's texted yesterday?
Denzel sent me a video message this morning. So happy birthday.
So it didn't happen.
He did. I'll say it in the break.
You wish, mate. No, let me tell you now, if that happened, that'd be all over socials.
No, it was DiCaprio. Just said, Bentley, nice one. Listen to drive.
Dave DiCaprio, the plumber.
You should have listen to drive every day. Happy birthday, bro.
Right, we're going to start today's show by discussing Virgil van Dijk's comments saying he's worried for the next generation of footballers having to deal with criticism from the media. Van Dijk went on to say that ex-pros that have turned pundits have a, and I quote, duty of responsibility when commentating on players and their performances. This is what he said. He said, for me personally, I can deal with it, but I'm a bit worried for the next generation. I feel like the ex-top players, that's you, by the way, have responsibility to the new generation. Criticism is absolutely normal and part of the game, and I think it should stay that way. But sometimes criticism also goes into being clickbait, saying things to provoke things and without thinking about the repercussions for the mental side of players, and especially the younger generation who are constantly on social media.
Got a couple points with that.
Yes, okay.
Right, so, first and foremost, I think there's a way to critique every player. And I think, if you're like, I always try and be constructive. Like, you'll never hear me come out and go, yeah, he's crap, he's an idiot. Do you know what I mean? Because that's not...
But some people do.
Exactly, but that's them, right? And I don't think that's necessarily ex-players. That could be like the social media people, the influencers, they're the ones who.
That's right, because they need clickbait.
They need the content, right? I always try and be constructive, right? But I used to hate ex-players before, and I can understand to a point where Virgil's coming from, because when I played and I heard ex-players slagging me off, I'd be like, well, hold on, like, why are you doing that? Because you've sat and been where I've been when you've had tough times, and you've hoped that the generation before you helped you out. So then I kind of understand where he's coming from, but unfortunately, that's just part and parcel of the world that we're in. Like, if you don't play well, you have to say you don't play well.
That's exactly right.
You can't just sit here and go, well, do you know what? Like, and again, if someone's been great, right, it's hard to turn around and go, he's crap, which I would never do. You have to give it a little bit of context by saying, listen, he's been unbelievable. Since he's got to Liverpool, he's been unbelievable. But there have been times where his standards have slipped. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, because that's not clickbait. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But also as well, the younger generation of footballer that are obsessed with social media, if you're that obsessed with social media, you've got to take the bad with the good. Unfortunately, you cannot filter the good parts and go, I only want to hear the good stuff where people love me. If you're going to be that active on social media, when you're getting all the praise and all the love, when it turns, and it will turn, because it's very rare you get someone who goes the whole career where it's all positive, 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 you better be able to deal with the bad, because then you can't then come out and go, I can't take the social media.
I totally agree with everything you said.
Because you've been loving it when you're getting you're the best ever.
I agree with everything you said. I agree with this.
So it's
you've got to understand, and this goes to Virgil and anyone else that's got problems with it. That's the world we live in. That's just how things are at the moment.
Yeah.
If you're a pundit, if you're Roy Keane or you're Gary Neville or you're Jamie Carragher, and you're sat on the couch, and it comes to your half time, and we've all seen Virgil van Dijk have an absolute stinker.
Yeah.
They can't sit there and go, he's been okay. He might hear this, and I'm a little bit worried about his mental health.
Yeah.
So I'm going to lie. That will never ever happen, right? And at the same time, as you said, if he's had an absolute unbelievable game,
you're telling,
right? What a game, Virgil! One of the best players on the planet, right? That's just what happens when it goes into the realms of social media and the so-called clickbait. In case people of an older generation listen to this and don't really understand the difference, so here on talkSPORT, this is me personally. I've never ever said anything for the sake of clickbait, right? I genuinely believe everything I've said, honestly, right? Yep. I know you're the same, okay? I would like to think the majority of talkSPORT presenters are like that. The big difference being that we still exist, talkSPORT. We survive. We're a commercial radio station, and we exist because advertisers give us money to play their ads on the radio.
Yeah.
Clickbait is totally different. Clickbait is people survive because of the amount of people that view it.
The traffic that go through there.
Right. So if you've got a YouTube channel and you say, Virgil van Dijk was brilliant today, you're not going to get anywhere near the amount of clicks and money as if you went, Virgil van Dijk's the worst player
most overrated defender.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah.
People click, what's he talking about?
Yeah.
So that's where I agree that people do say things for clickbait, right? But if you don't, it's simple. If you don't like social media, get off it.
Get off it. You can't take the good social media.
You don't need to be on social media.
Exactly.
You really don't need to be on it.
Exactly.
Right?
And everybody loves praise, and we understand that it's a nice feeling. But you have to take the good with the bad, because there's going to become a lot of bad. Unfortunately, that's just life.
Yeah.
So you can't filter it. You can't be like, do you know what? I feel like people are targeting me when you've been lapping up all the praise in the first place. So, and also, I think it becomes difficult for pundits, right? And I'll use the Man United kind of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer situation as kind of an example. I understand that's probably the hardest thing I found when I became a pundit, was criticising and talking about someone who I'd shared the dressing room with, who I was friends with. Now, when you looked at the Solskjaer situation and he was struggling at a point, none of those players came out and said he's struggling. He should be good. Do you know what I mean? Because they played with him, like Gary Neville's and Andy Cole, all these guys, they played, and I fully understand that, and it's so difficult to do. And that's where I think, well, it's not clickbait, but at the same time, you have to give an honest opinion about everything.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest thing.
Yeah.
Because I remember that period, nobody wanted to come out and say, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
No, they didn't say that.
No one said it. Everyone who played with him, not one of them said it.
No.
Said, nah, it's not working.
But we knew, that's the problem. We knew as fans.
That's the problem.
And that's the problem they had. They were caught between a rock and a hard place. They're his mate, but at the same time, you got to be honest.
And I totally understand that. Because I found it so difficult at first to criticise players who I played with. It's the hardest thing in the world, because you're thinking, I know what you've been through. I played with you. You know what I mean? You're a great guy. But you have to call it as it is. Yeah. And that's difficult.
And at the same time, I know people say, well, I don't want to come off social media, right? The crux of the matter is that if you said to me, I'll give you $5,000 a week and you can never, ever, ever go on social media again. I'm taking the money.
Yeah.
These players are paid crazy amounts of money, and understandably so, right? It's all about supply and demand. Just get off social media.
The problem is they love the praise.
Well,
that's the problem. The admiration.
Get off it.
They know.
Get off it. And this is, by the way, this is not about me saying I've got no sympathy for anyone that earns it. Of course, I've got sympathy for certain people in certain walks of life. I haven't for footballers that are moaning, that are on copious amounts of money, and moaning about something that someone sat in their pants.
That's right, yeah.
Who's got nothing better to do than be a keyboard warrior.
100%.
Get is he taking note of that? Just get off X, get off Instagram, get off social media.
And again, it's because everybody, and I understand it, I've been there, likes praise. Everyone likes to be told, do you know what? Love you. Everyone loves it. Of course, it makes you feel great. You love it. You enjoy life.
By the way, if you want to tell me that, all great, Andy Goldstein 05. Right? If you don't, just keep it to yourself.
See, or block.
But that's the thing.
How many blocks?
I don't look at them.
Yeah, block. How many?
My blocks are different. Last
time
I'll find out how many I've blocked.
I think it was about 13,000 last time, wasn't you?
No, it wasn't that, man.
Mate, it was in the thousands.
But my rule for social media is, if it's a party that I've got and you come to the party and you say something rude, you're out.
Yeah.
Right? So I do block for some of the most rude, because I'm like, what's the point of being nasty? Don't be nasty. You get blocked. Right?
Just don't say anything.
Just don't say anything.
That's the thing I know we've got to go to a break, sorry. Yeah. That's the thing I can never get my head around, is that I fully understand if you don't agree with it or you're not happy about it, all that kind of stuff, right? But rather than then be like, this guy's an idiot, this guy's a blah, 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 just don't say anything.
Yeah.
Just don't interact with it.
You can say something. We'd love to hear your views on it. Pick up the phone. What do you make of Virgil van Dijk's comments? 03717 223344. Dial that. You can have your say live to the nation, live to the world on talkSPORT on Drive right after this.
I mean, arguably, Crook, it could have been a lot worse than this, couldn't it? We thought it might be. This was an additional charge. There was an additional charge for a failing of an obligation to provide full, complete and prompt assistance to the Premier League. Let's be clear. They tried to use a loophole to stop getting an earlier points deduction when they were in the Premier League. Leicester said it was disproportionate, but did they get off lightly?
Yes. And I think Leicester as a football club have been punished for trying to wriggle out of things by trying to use, as Simon Jordan described, the sort of black hole where they were neither a Championship or a Premier League club in order to dodge the charges. They've caught up with them in the end. I know the Premier League were pushing for as many as 20 points to be taken off Leicester, which pretty much would have resigned them, I think, to League One football next season.
Will they appeal the Premier League that this isn't harsh enough, the punishment?
Well, that's an interesting question, because I don't think Leicester will appeal. And maybe risk a further point deduction. I think they should feel they got off lightly. But just looking at their statement, and a lot of Leicester fans have picked up on this, it probably tells you where they're at as a football club. There was no real contrition from Leicester. They're still trying to play the victim for the fact they breached PSR rules to the tune of nearly £21 million. They've brought a lot of this on themselves. They've made bad decision after bad decision. They've hired and fired managers with too much regularity. They've sold players, but replace them with players who aren't up to standard. And that's why we're now in a situation whereby on the 10-year anniversary of Leicester winning the Premier League, defying those odds of 5,000 to 1, 10 years to that very day is the last day of the Championship season. They could find themselves in the third tier.
But hold on a second here. This all unravelled when Brendan Rodgers was in charge, and maybe before it unravelled. It has to be remembered that Leicester City were consistently disrupting the established elite. 2 seasons running, they missed out on Champions League qualification on the final day. They won the FA Cup. They reached a European semi-final. Actually, have Leicester City got a case here of being...
Hello and welcome to talkSPORT Goals. We've been taking you through what should be another busy day of football.
chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology.
How would you get to that conclusion?
That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it.
What? What? What do you say?
I'm
Hold on. Do you want to leave his mic on or not? It's Strava and talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein, and the nasty man, Darren Bent.
No, why am I nasty?
Because you're drunk. Hold on. Alex, can you leave it on, please?
Yeah, I'm going to bring it for you. The bottle.
I don't want the bottle. I told you I don't
No, if you want a bottle of Macallum 18, I'll bring it for you.
If it's Dalmore 18, you bring that little bad boy in. But I don't want it. Stick it.
Fair enough.
All right?
Fair enough.
Half drunk. You can't give someone a half drunk bottle.
Joe, do you like it? Joe, you like it?
Joe's not a whiskey drinker.
No, I'm giving it to him.
Oh, you are a whiskey drinker. You get yourself some Dalmore. That's what you want, Joe. Still to come, we'll be heading back to stateside, getting all the latest ahead of the Super Bowl this weekend. Just quickly, Michael Van... Did you see it last night? Michael Van Gogh won the first night of the Premier League. He beat Jan Van Veen in the final.
I watched his semis.
Littler, yeah, I know.
No, he didn't.
No, he beat Littler in the first round.
No, that Van Veen did.
That's what I just said. Van
Gerwen won it.
Yeah, I know.
Smashed Humphries in the semis.
I know, it's unbelievable.
Oh, my goodness, wow.
Humphries, mate.
Right.
You a bit worried about him?
No.
Best days behind him?
No, guy's won everything. It's fine.
I know. In the past, he has.
No, he's coming. He's coming
Reigning
back.
champion, right?
Yeah, he is, yeah. No, them boys will be in the back, but Van Gerwen, look, it's the best I've seen him play in months.
Just a quick question to producer Joe. Joe, when the road show that is the Premier League darts visits London, maybe we should do our show from there that Thursday night. Maybe we should do that. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
You know what you love when you do that to Joe? Like, no one else can hear. It's quite funny.
Joe, can you hear me?
Joe got a point.
Well, I'm saying it like that so the bosses outside might go, that's a great idea. Let's do that. Let's
get a drink.
we're taking your calls about Virgil van Dijk. Does he have a point, with his comments? Shaz is a Liverpool fan. Hello, Shaz. How are you?
Hi, guys. Firstly, can I say massive happy birthday shout out to Darren, mate. I hope you're blessed with many more to come, bro.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And
sorry, can I ask? Sorry, Shaz. Did you say that? Did you phone up and wish me happy birthday when it was my birthday?
You know what? I must have tried, but I probably didn't get through back in them days.
Them days, I have one a year. What do you mean? I don't just have one in 1972.
But you know, like I've called up on this show many times before, and I'll tell you, one of the reasons I think this show is so brilliant, it's the best drive time show bar none, is because, you know what, you lot have a little bit of laugh and a joke and that, but you know when you lot have criticism, it's always constructive criticism. I totally agree with everything you lot are saying about, if you can take the accolades and the good stuff, you've got to take the bad stuff with it as well. So, I'm a massive Liverpool fan, but Virgil van Dijk, he's got to it's slightly wrong there, isn't he? Because even with the younger, like you lot said, if you can't, if you don't like it, don't come on social media. The simple as. Everything you lot said, I totally agree with that. Although apart from one thing, when you said that there's no clickbaiters on this radio show, I don't know if they're clickbaiters, but Adrian Durham and Gag Monho, they're proper wind-up merchants.
Let me just say with Adrian, right? All jokes aside, Adrian will never ever say something unless he can back it up. And
but he's a bit of a wind-up merchant. Come on.
Well, he might wind you up, but he will never, ever, ever go into a show and think, what can I say that will wind people up the most? He honestly believes everything he says.
Yeah.
Honestly,
and I listen to Darren all the time whenever Darren comes on here and he's always like when he has critiques the players or the game, and I've never ever seen him like be disrespectful or go over the top. He's bang on right, and same with yourself as well. I've never seen you like being like rude or like say something below the belt. So I totally agree with everything you lot say. Yeah. So I mean, obviously there are people on their YouTube and clickbait and that, but yeah. But that's yeah.
Okay, well, good call. Listen, June, Shaz, call us back in June. It's my birthday then.
Definitely, bro. Definitely, 100%.
Don't lie to me because I've got your phone number now.
Listen, I listen to your show every day.
Yeah, you've said that. I just want the birthday message.
Honestly.
I'll get a message.
All right. All right, have a lovely day, Shaz. Have a good weekend.
Are you going to hammer someone for not saying happy birthday to you when they say happy birthday on my birthday?
Put that number in the diary, all right? For June the 11th, we'll get him.
Is that your birthday?
What do you think?
Yeah, but you could be lying. I know what you're lying.
Why would I lie about that?
Because it's you.
No, it's June 11th.
Wow, so what are you? Capricorn?
No, Caesarean. Let's go to Tom, who's a Liverpool fan. Hello, Tom. Tom.
Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hi, all right. Yeah, basically.
No. You want to say something before this, right?
What?
Have you been listening to the show since we came on?
Yeah.
It's someone's birthday today.
Oh, right. Happy birthday, Darren.
No worries, mate. Don't worry, bro. You just get to your point.
Tom,
No problem.
He gets so grumpy.
No, he doesn't. No, he does not.
Go on, Tom. What do you want to say, my friend?
Basically, the point Van Dijk's making, I think a bigger picture is like when Wayne Rooney was saying stuff like him and Salah haven't been putting it in since he signed a new deal. I think when he's saying like the former players need to think about what they're saying, I think things like that is what he's getting at. But I do agree that if you can't handle social media, don't be on it. But I think accusing Salah and Van Dijk of not bothering since they got a new deal is more than critiquing the football.
Do you know what? If I was a young player now, and like I was doing really well, and I started to get a big following, I think I'd give it to someone else to run. And I know you're losing that then connection between the player and the fan, but I think that went years ago. That connection where you could almost touch the player, that's as wide as it's ever been. So if that was me and I'm a young player and I'm thinking, do you know what? I do like social media, but on the flip side, I'm not quite sure.
So right.
I'd let someone else run it. If it's from a business perspective where brand deals and all, which I 100%, these guys are commodities, I'd go, do you know what? You run it.
We just learn from like proper superstars, like Hollywood superstars. None of them probably run it, right? No. I imagine one or two do, but
of course,
no good comes from it.
Or you have your proper one where someone else runs it, and then you get a little burner.
Yeah.
If you want to check on what's going on and all that, then do that. I understand that, and I know players that do that.
I agree with you. Have you got that little burner one?
Nah.
Sure. It's
No.
not a little Darren Bent account somewhere where people can't get to you.
No.
Sure.
Trust me, 100%.
All right. Little Carmel Bent, you were amazing today on Drive.
Oh.
Who's that from?
At Darren.
Hold on, Baron Dent. Sounds familiar. Still to come on our show, we'll be asking what makes a Premier League legend as James Milner could equal the record for the most Premier League appearances this weekend.
Baron Dent.
But now it's time for no Googling. We want to know who's the only player, I love these, who's the only player in history to score in 7 different competitions in a single season.
Not me.
Who's it? Wow. Who's the only player in history to score in 7 different competitions in a single season?
You know, when you said that about Adrian, I knew this was going to explode.
Yeah.
The Daily Arsenal. So Arsenal fans would have a different view on that.
Okay, well, there aren't any that spring to mind, but they were all constructive. Okay, well, A's on it, so go get him. Yeah. We're going to have a quick break. More from me and Baron Dent right after this live and drive on talkSPORT.
You can believe what? Why is it so hard to believe a black man than a white man? Understand me? Why is it so hard to believe a black man than a white man?
Why you don't believe it?
Why is it?
Let me answer the question.
Yeah,
go on.
So we can go there.
First and foremost, it's got nothing to do with colour.
No, it does. This whole country got something. This whole world got something to do with race. You think you got? You think you pan out? You think you have a? You think you done had a great life? You think your life has been like mine?
How is Derek Chisora then, out of curiosity, given he's a black man, a national treasure in this country then? It's not about colour. You called somebody a cheat. I asked you a question.
Come on. You have a whole lot of black people around
the question.
Thank you.
Stop, bro. You like the question. All right, I moved on.
Stop it.
I moved on.
Man, come on, man. Y'all can't tell, man.
So the bronze bomber, there he is.
Yeah, so come on, man.
Come on, we can have a disagreement, can't we?
Life, as a little boy and I bet your view as a little boy is totally different than my view as a little boy. Most black people, why we so into it with each other, because we have PTSD. We done been through so much. So much.
You wanted to move on, right?
Come on, man. It's hard to move on when you don't know the truth, and that's when I come in and try to give you a vision, a little insight of what we go through as black people, man.
I got it.
You don't get it.
Well, okay.
None of y'all get it.
Where do you want me to go?
Y'all don't get it. That's the problem. You think you get what you don't understand.
Okay.
Why is it so hard?
Pull it back into the fight. Let's talk about the fight.
It's hard to put it back. I'm from the South. You understand?
Come on, let's pull it back into the fight.
It's hard when y'all don't understand. I get it. Another situation. I said I didn't want to talk about the situation. Now you got me riled up.
Fair enough.
Wild as back. I feel. You understand me? You don't mean that, man.
Okay, stop
shouting. Let me get the out of here, bro. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Talking about my peoples and all that. It's hard to believe a black man than a white man. The cheated. Tell him to.
Pep Guardiola says it's harder to win Premier League games than ever ahead of his side's trip to Liverpool on Sunday. But will Erling Haaland return to the 11?
Erling is the best striker in the world.
So he plays?
I don't know. We'll say tomorrow. Always I say Erling is the best.
Well, that clears it up. Thank you, Pep. Elsewhere, David Moyes has told reporters Dwight McNeil is back at training and is doing OK after his Palace move fell through. Moyes also says Everton 100% had nothing to do with that move collapsing. Vitaly Mykolenko is in contention for the Toffees' trip to Fulham tomorrow afternoon. Now, James Milner will equal the Premier League's appearance record of 653 if he takes the field for Brighton against Palace on Sunday. His former teammate, talkSPORT's Gabby Agbonlahor, explains his longevity.
Just that professionalism from James Milner that he's had all through his career. And I'm happy for him. Gareth Barry, a good friend of mine as well, will definitely be disappointed to lose that record. But James Milner has been fantastic his whole career.
Tomorrow's Scottish Cup fifth-round tie between Aberdeen and Motherwell has been postponed. Persistent heavy rain has left the pitch waterlogged, and England have been dealt a setback ahead of their Six Nations opener against Wales. Emmanuel Fawa-Boso is out of the game at the Allianz Stadium with a leg muscle injury sustained in training. Scrum coach Tom Harrison admits it's not ideal.
Does it disrupt some plans? Yes, it does, because you're changing a player. But the philosophy of being camp is to be the best prepared and make sure that you are ready for the next person to come in.
There's more, as ever, on our website, talksport.com.
I don't talk yet. Let the tune just play.
He's banned me from talking.
I mean, it's going to come in a minute.
Well, unless it's the instrumental version, which I would imagine knowing Alex it is.
That's not, no way.
Here we go.
Oh, jeez. Tune. Freddie Mercury.
I thought it was Happy Birthday. I thought it was that.
Nah, mate, I chose
It should be birthday tune.
No, I don't want birthday. I want this tune. Freddie McGregor.
So rude, isn't he? We're trying to make it a happy day. I don't want that. I don't want this.
Hey, bang on. Freddie McGregor. I'll finish you later.
Freddie Mercury.
Freddie McGregor.
Oh, right, okay.
Tune.
Before the break, I asked the question: who's the only player in history to score in 7 different comps in a single season? I'll give you the.
It can only be a top club.
I'll give you the comps that might help you: Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup, Community Shield, FIFA Club World Cup, Super Cup, Europa League.
Oh, so no Champions League in there?
No Champions
Cole
League.
Palmer.
No. Oh, no, it's from 2012, 2013. He dyed his hair with a lot of peroxide blonde. Imagine like Garnacho, but as a centre forward and a really good one.
Oh, and he's really good centre forward. 2012?
Yeah. Played for Spain, up top.
What?
Played for Chelsea and Liverpool.
Oh, Fernando Torres.
Yeah.
He dyed his hair what?
Blonde, wasn't it? It was all flexing. You did.
Well, when he was at Chelsea, he dyed his hair black, dark.
Yes, but he did go through a spat.
Yeah, when he first came to Liverpool.
Yeah, it looked terrible.
No, he
did
didn't.
he dye his hair black, did he?
Yeah, maybe he went dark.
I don't remember that.
Mate, honestly, I'm telling you now, he ain't spoken about enough.
No, you're right. That's because when he went to Chelsea...
But he still won a lot.
I know, but it's still... Wasn't it?
At Liverpool, though, I promise you. Watching him up the other end of the pitch.
Yeah.
Like, he was massive.
Did you ever speak to him?
Yeah, cool. He was cool, man.
Did you?
Yeah,
really.
really.
Your paths won't really cross on a pitch.
No, but we all, like, for whatever reason, in the tunnel, like, other centre forwards at that time when I was doing well, scoring goals, he's obviously doing well. You always have a little embrace, like, Shake, you're doing right.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, a little word of him and that, yeah.
Or like that sort of same feeling if you're out in public, you see another famous person.
Yes, a little bit, yeah. But honestly, him at the peak of his powers. Like, he was obviously completely different to Suarez in terms of the way he played. But Torres, man, was just raw power. His legs were massive.
Would you say he's top 10 Premier League strikers of all time?
It's hard, that, isn't it? Because
I know.
If you talk about, if I'm talking about favourites, best is different, but favourites, I loved watching him play, Torres, because he was just, everything was just power. Like, get the ball, run past people, move them out of the way.
Yeah.
And what a great finisher as well.
Still to come, we'll be discussing James Milner could match the Premier League record appearances with 653 this weekend, but what makes a Premier League legend? Sounds an easy question to answer, it's not. Before that, let's look ahead to the Super Bowl on talkSPORT, brought to you by our wonderful friends at 5.
Super Bowl 60 preview on talkSPORT with 5. Watch the Super Bowl for free on 5, Sunday, February 8th.
Yes, it's day 5 of Radio Row ahead of the Super Bowl 60 this weekend between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. talkSPORT will have a live in-stadium commentary from the Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, and we're delighted to say that our very own Will Gavin is alongside an absolute legend, American football coach Jeff Reinbold joins us now. Boys, good afternoon to you both.
Undoubtedly an absolute legend, Jeffrey.
I got to pay that guy better. I mean,
or just a tool would be nice. Just pay me a tool. Jeff, listen, we'll come to you. We speak to Will. Although Will's a legend in his own right, we speak to Will every day. We'll come to you first. You're going to be covering the game for our friends in Ireland on Virgin Media 1, won't you? Which way is it going? And let me ask you this as well. Usually in the build-up to a big event, more so boxing actually, but I seem to change my mind as to who will win and what the outcome will be in that week leading up. Have you stuck with the answer to the question, who will win? Have you stuck with that since we knew who was going to be in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, my belief is that the Seahawks are going to win. However, I'm not as convinced that the Seahawks are going to run away with it like a lot of people here in San Francisco feel. And I know I talked to Will earlier about that, and he said he's, and I'm going to make a direct quote here, never been more confident in all of the Super Bowls that he's covered that which the winner will be, and he chooses Seattle too.
Yeah, I absolutely, hands down. I think as much as I absolutely love and think that this Patriots team are a great story, have been a great ascension, so fun to watch, the coaching staff, 11 new starters out of 22, all that stuff has been so impressive. I just think Seattle are going to have far too much for them this weekend. I think it'll be a tighter game. I'm not picking like the Seahawks to win by 14 or something, but I am feeling very good about a Seahawks.
Well, if you're a Patriot fan, the thing I think that can give you comfort is the fact that there has never been a team in the history of the National Football League do what they did this year, and that's win every game on the road. Winning on the road, and you guys in your football know this very, very much the same thing. It is so difficult to go into somebody else's building in front of their fans and all of the energy against you and win. And the Patriots were able to do it every time this year.
Well, let me ask you a question about Sam Darnold because, listen, he's 28 years old. He's had a few different clubs, and it seems like he's found his home in Seattle. Do you think he's got the mental capacity and the strength to get over the line and win a Super Bowl?
That's the big question that everybody is, attacking this week is, can he finish? Can he, and again, in our sport, in American football, you are judged by winning at that position big games, and there's no game bigger than this game. He's won a lot of big games to get here, but the fact of the matter is he has not won a Super Bowl, and that's where you build your legacy.
And listen, he is, at this point in his career, he is a journeyman. He's been a week one starter for 5 different teams. That's the first player in NFL history at the quarterback position to do that before he turns 30 years old. That just shows that he has been to many spots, not had success there. Last year, he went to the playoffs with Minnesota, and he got absolutely hammered by the Los Angeles Rams. This year, he's come into the playoffs, and last week in the NFC Championship game, he played the best game he has ever played in his entire career, and I think if he can come close to repeating that success this weekend, he'll walk away not only with a Super Bowl ring, a Lombardi trophy, but I think he'll also end up being the MVP as well.
Well, I think there's a lot of truth to that, and I think the biggest thing for Mike McDonald and the staff in Seattle is they've got to make the game easy for him. They've got to give him things that he can do well. They got to scheme some down the field shots to JSN, and if it's not there, he's got to throw the check down and get out of the down. Don't try and create a play that's not there and then get a ball picked off. And now you got there's been a statement that he made as a young quarterback when he was in New York, playing, interestingly enough, New England. And he made a statement that he was seeing ghosts out there. And that's a comment that I'm sure he wishes he had back, because that has followed him through his whole career. Now, can those ghosts that he saw against New England as a rookie back way all those years ago in New York, can those ghosts reoccur? If they do, New England has a chance in the game.
Jeff, let me stay with you if you don't mind. Before I let you go, later on in our show, we're talking about what makes a great Premier League soccer player, as you would call it. Listen, you, fantastic coach, wonderful personality. You would have seen some of the very best. What do you think makes an NFL legend?
I think the biggest thing, because one, and I say this with all of my professional players, and every training camp we've been to, remember the first thing that when I get up and speak in front of the players is, the one thing that I can guarantee you in pro football is that you're going to face adversity, and you're going to face it almost on a daily basis. And if you can't handle it, if you're not able to handle it, adversity, you don't have resiliency, you can't deal with defeat, because you're going to get beat. You're going to you're playing against the best of the best every time you go out there. And if you can't do that, then you're not going to last long in professional football. And I think the same thing would be true, I would guess, in the Premiership.
Jeff, listen, thanks for coming on. Is it the first time you've met Will?
No way.
Oh, come on, man. No, Will and I go way back.
Oh, I didn't know
I just, and you know what? One of the greatest things about being in this is when you see guys that you know and you watch their career, and you see that there's a point in their career where it takes off. And last year, when Will and I did the game for talkSPORT, he called a couple of plays that absolutely went viral in the United States. And that has been, I think, the catalyst. I've always known he was a great announcer, and he's always, all the way back to when I first met him years ago. But and I'm not, blowing smoke up his tail. I'm just telling him that the truth of the matter is he has taken his opportunity and run with it.
Jeff,
and created a phenomenon.
Jeff, you should tell him to talk about it.
I'm going to have to wear a giant hat to suit my ego now.
Jeff, Jeff, you should tell him to talk about it because he doesn't mention it at all on social media, on air. He just maybe he's shy. I don't know what it is. He really should.
Hey, guys, give me some hope. I need you guys to give me some hope. You know I am a huge Leeds United fan.
Yes.
Right? Give me some hope. Give me some that we will not only stay up, but we will start to ascend in the Premiership. Have we got a chance?
No, you'll stay up, but you ain't ascending anywhere. But I think you'll definitely stay up.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. That game, by the way, live on talkSPORT, so you're more than welcome to stay with us a bit later on. The only reason I say you're going to stay up, I think there's going to be 3 teams worse than you.
Default.
I mean, that's a good way to look at it, right? If you're the 4th worst team.
I tell you, for all those years that we're in the Championship, I gotta at least being up in the Premiership gives me hope.
Okay, well, listen, I'm guessing you've got the same hope when you go to the pub with Will, whether or not he's going to buy you around. I hope that he puts his hand in his pocket. What an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for coming on our show. Enjoy the Super Bowl. We'll speak to you in a bit. Thanks, lads. There you go. That was Outlook Ahead to the Super Bowl on talkSPORT, brought to you by 5. Don't forget that you can watch the Super Bowl for free on 5, Sunday, the 8th of Feb.
Super Bowl 60 preview on talkSPORT with 5. Watch the Super Bowl for free on 5, Sunday, February 8th.
Yeah, from 5 o'clock, we'll be talking about James Milner. He's on the verge of becoming a record breaker or a joint record breaker. Well, that's not really breaking a record, is it? But you understand where I'm going with that. But the question we'll be asking is who is, and what makes a Premier League football legend. Now that you might go into this, but what actually defines it? All right,
but I think do you think there's levels? This is the problem.
I don't know.
There's tiers.
Right. Don't get emotional about it. Right. I'll ask one question. Right. Don't say the answer, but I'll start with this. Right. I think he's got either 5 or 6 Premier League titles, and he captained Everton for a long, long time and played for Man United. Okay. We'll ask this question later. Is Phil Neville a Premier League legend? I don't know what the answer is, okay? What defines being a Premier League legend? Get your calls in now. We'll do that at 5 03717 223344.
Let's focus on Chelsea. Liam Rosenior back pages again. Rosenior hits out at Arsenal. Chelsea head coach accused the opponents of disrespect for disrupting his side's warm-up before the cup tie.
I wouldn't come out with that, me.
I guess he was asked about it. He was asked about
bat it away, use your brains, use your head, say, oh, mate, what's your point? You saying that costs the game? No.
He got a bit excited, didn't he? Really, you saw if you've watched the video, I'd love to see how far onto their side of the pitch they were, because they didn't pan round, did they? They just showed him giving a bit to somebody. You didn't see who it was at. You didn't see how far they were into there. If they're right in their half and they're constantly doing it, then I get it. I understand it, but still, it's just calm it down.
Rosenior mentioned that it could be mind games, though. Do you believe that the Arsenal players were creeping into that half to get in their heads, or was it just a genuine?
They've done the job either way. They've got in their head either way.
Well, now he's talking about it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Arsenal were favourites to win that game for me. Why would you? Nah. Maybe you might say, look, you know the rules, stay in your own half. But nah, I don't. I think we're looking at a big problem here that's not a problem.
Yeah, I don't think they need to resort to doing that, Arsenal.
Yeah, he said in the interview, I've never asked my team to approach on the opposition's territory. I didn't think it was right. Where they were operating, they were affecting my lads' sort of warm-up. What's your thoughts on Rosenior?
I'm still a little bit waiting for it, to be honest with you. The results are ultimately going to be the thing that dictates whether he's a success or not. Some of the things he comes out and says, obviously the world that we live in now, social media, they're so quick to make memes up, honestly, Alan. I don't know if you're on Twitter, Instagram, any of this kind of stuff.
A little, but not really.
It's brutal, honestly. It's a brutal place to be at times. They are so quick at making these memes up, David Brent and all that. And that, I think, subconsciously seeps into...
Rushes out to the right-hand side, has a man there, throws the interception at the 39-yard line, returning out to numbers 25, 20, Cooper Sheen down to the 10, down to the 5, touchdown Eagles! He's got 2 blockers, he's going to go all the way, 10, 5, touchdown! And the rookie has picked off the superstar!
Driver talkSPORT, me Andy Goldstein, the birthday boy Darren Bent. Happy 47th birthday. Still to come, we'll be discussing what makes a Premier League legend. Benty's one, so he should know. 03717223334. Get your calls in now, because we'll be doing that in 8 minutes' time. Before all of that, it's time for this.
Paddy Power on talkSPORT. With Paddy's Super Sub, your new bet rolls over to the new player coming on. T's and C's and exclusions apply. 18 plus, begambleaware.org.
Yeah, time now for today's Bet Builder with the friends of Paddy Power. Let's welcome Matt Kerr to the show, because we're looking forward to tomorrow afternoon in the Premier League. I'm so excited about this. Hello, Matt. Yeah, Man United take on Spurs at Old Trafford. How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing well. I'm sure there's someone in the room who must be doing better on their birthday.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Matt.
What'd you get him, Matt?
Oh, it's a surprise. We'll find out.
What, to you?
Maybe a little free bet or something, maybe?
Oh, yeah, a little free. Well, we've got one now. Can you explain how this free bet builder works and, of course, the charity that will benefit when we get this right?
Yeah, so we're raising money for the Attitude Foundation, raising money for LGBTQ plus causes up and down the country. And the Bet Builder itself, it is an accumulator on events within the same match, or you can mix and match on multiple matches if you want. But corners, shots, fouls, goals, assists, anything that you can think of that can happen in a match, you can probably put it in a Bet Builder.
Right, it's a $5 Bet Builder. These are our picks. I've obviously gone for Manchester United to win, not just because they're my team, but I honestly think they will.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against the team that has just beaten Arsenal and Man City, against the team that has just lost to West Ham and tied Burnley, and is also playing midweek every week and can't rotate their squad because they have 12 players out injured.
Okay, Benty's up next.
Sorry, I've gone for both teams to score.
Yeah, well, we are backing United to win, but they've only kept 3 clean sheets this season. In fact, they've actually had more games this season where they've won while conceding 2 than conceding 0. Tottenham is in the pit of 14th place at the minute, but they've scored as many as 3rd place Villa this year. Attacking hasn't been their problem. They are 7th in the league for goals scored. Got a good feeling about a 2-1 kind of match.
Okay. Next up is producer Joe, who bizarrely has shaved his head today. I'm not quite sure why. Why is that? Oh, helps with swimming. Okay, fine. He's gone for Šeško to have 2 or more shots on target.
Yeah, Šeško's a player that absolutely maximises what he gets out of the minutes he has on the pitch. He's got 2.2 shots and 1.1 shots on target per game, but he only averages 56 minutes per game. So he's got some of the best per 90 stats in the whole league. And minutes are, of course, never a problem because you've got Paddy Power's super sub. So if he does get subbed out, it'll be with the likes of Amad Diallo or maybe Cunha or Mbumo, who are also all having absolutely ridiculous outputs this year.
Right, 3 down, 2 to go. Next up are the people. They've gone for Bruno Fernandes to score or assist.
Yeah, he's second for assists across all of Europe this season, behind only Michael Olise, who has the privilege of feeding about 50 goals to Harry Kane every week. He's also got penalties. He's second in the league for goals and assists after Haaland, and that's despite the fact he spent most of the season out of his natural position under Amorim. He's got 11 goals and assists in his last 8 games. He's the most informed player in the league. There's a good reason it's the most back bet this week by the people.
Last one is yours, Matt. What are you going for?
I've got Man United to have the most corners. You've got a team that's averaging 16 shots a game, the highest in the league. It says that they are the team that's playing in the more advanced positions every week. Tottenham only 11. If it wasn't clear, we are backing Man United on that one, and it results in corners when you are pressing that high up the pitch all the time. Looks like it's a home team. You'd expect them to win, put pressure on. You'd think they'd get more set pieces out of it.
Right, before we let you go, can you confirm the odds and the value of the charity bet one more time?
Yes, so altogether we've got Man United to win, both teams to score, Šeško 2 shots on target, Bruno Fernandes goal or assist, and Man United most corners. Altogether, just over 8-1, £10 would pay 91.83, all for the Attitude Foundation.
Matt, have a great weekend. Thanks for coming on. Speak to you in a bit.
You too. Take care.
Man. There you go. Paddy Power's Bet Builder for today. Minimum odds 1 to 5 below 18 plus begambleaware.org.
Paddy Power on talkSPORT. With Paddy's Super Sub, your new bet rolls over to the new player coming on. T's and C's and exclusions apply. 18 plus begambleaware.org.
We have got an exceptional show today. So hour 1 finished. Coming up at the end of hour 2-ish or end of 3, yeah, we've got boxing chat. Spencer,
end of 3, okay, nice.
Spencer Oliver joins us a bit later on. We've got Alex Crook join us a bit later on. We've got the end show quiz, obviously. We've got What's Happening Benty. And, of course, we've got a chat about our live commentary tonight, Leeds against Forest, live on talkSPORT, and we'll have team news. We've also got the best of talkSPORT. We'll talk about Liverpool against City. We'll talk about Man United against Spurs.
Wow, incredible.
And when we come back, we will not only be talking about James Milner on the verge of becoming a record breaker and asking what makes a legend, but we'll be phoning up one lucky talkSPORT listener who's won that incredible trip with the Barmy Army. I mean, that in itself is an unbelievable 2 hours coming up.
Sorry, I can't people put.
Oh, go on.
Have we ever won one of those bets? Someone's put.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, someone's put. Is that AI for Bet Builder?
It's what?
AI, the voice.
What, that voice? Well, no, he does talk like that, doesn't he? We love Matt, he's great. So make sure you join us when we come back. What makes a Premier League legend? 03717 22 but only if you've got the answer.
I think there's times as well, isn't there? You look at the problem at Sheffield Wednesday and how Barry Bannon's gone about it when he's been there and he's come out and spoke when members of staff aren't getting paid and stuff. There's times to come out, isn't there, and speak, but the problems that Spurs are having when they've got so many good players available still, just keep it in-house. You know, let Thomas Frank deal with that.
Yeah, for sure. Because Thomas Frank has obviously been asked about it. He was quite diplomatic in public. In private, would he have been fuming with his captain, you think?
I think so, yeah. I think he would have been fuming.
Does he do fuming?
He does sort of quiet fuming.
Scandinavian fuming.
Yeah, he doesn't shout and bawl, but he will drag you in there and have a word for sure. He's not.
Because you were with him for how long at Brentford? 3 years. 3 years. How many times did he blow his top during that period?
Once or twice in the dressing room, but for sure, there were times he would drag players into the office and let them know. But in his way, he's not a shouter and baller. But in his way, he's more than willing to sort of thing.
Well, what do you think about him making the step up to being the Tottenham manager? Because it is a step up, isn't it? I mean, although you look at the table and Brentford are 7th and Tottenham are in the bottom half of the table, there's more scrutiny.
Yep.
There's a lot more noise around the place because it's a bigger football club. So how do you think he's going to handle that?
I think he's got all the tools to handle it well. I think he has handled it well. Obviously, the results haven't gone so well at the minute, but I think looking at the game on Sunday against City, the players are still working really hard for him. Second half, especially, you could see they're still running for him. You kind of look at that as signs of, they're still with him at the minute. Obviously, like you say, the club is a lot bigger than Brentford at this moment in time, and there's a lot more scrutiny on him, and he will be, tested with all those things. But he's a fantastic manager. I've got a lot of time for him. Really enjoy.
What football ground are you thinking of when someone says this?
Really tough place to go. Difficult place to go. Such a tough place to go.
It's a tough place to go at the moment.
It was a really difficult place to go, always.
But what are the toughest places to go, really? We've scoured the planet to find out. Forget a cold, wet Tuesday night in Stoke. Try playing in a blizzard 220 miles inside the Arctic Circle at the world's northernmost professional club. When Chelsea lost at Tromsø in Norway in the 97-98 Cup Winners' Cup, a massive snowstorm hit at half-time. These two boys and their brooms were absolutely no match for it. We're staying in Scandinavia for Scotland's toughest away day on a windswept cliff in the Faroe Islands. In Euro 2000 qualifying, Craig Brown's men were taken to fishing village Toftir. Kevin Gallagher called the pitch a cowfield and the wind like Pittodrie on a bad day. The Faroe Islands part-timers equalised in stoppage time, leading to these absolute scenes, and still one of Scotland's most embarrassing results.
Daft little ground, silly game.
But away trips don't come any tougher than a lung-busting schlep up the Andes to face Bolivia in La Paz. But now the Bolivians have taken home advantage to another level. The country's highest city, El Alto, 4,100 metres above sea level. Grass doesn't even grow up here. Bolivia have not lost here yet. The longest unbeaten run in any professional league ever belongs to Red Star Belgrade, or Crvena Zvezda if you must. They've gone 7 years without defeat at the Rajko Mitic in Serbia's Superliga. Their fans are pretty intimidating as well, but they're not as loud as this mob. Galatasaray's Ali Sami Yen Stadium's officially the loudest in world football. In a derby with Fenerbahce, Galatasaray fans set a Guinness World Record of 131 decibels. That's louder than Motorhead, and pretty tough to carry out your manager's instructions when you can't even hear them. However, our most intimidating away day is in Wales, where cameras can't enter and players can't leave. HMP Prescoed. This prison team was briefly kicked out the Gwent League over concerns about young opposition having to go in there. Now that's a tough place to go.
Early June 1939, Germany, always a tough place to go to.
Welcome back to our number 2 Drive and talkSPORT. It's me, Andy Goldstein. Just forget about me just for the day, because today belongs to the birthday boy, Darren Bent.
Je m'appelle Birmingham.
Right, still to come, we'll be looking ahead to the big one at Anfield between Liverpool and Manchester City. I can't wait for that. So many big games on this weekend. But now, let's talk Premier League legends, as this man looks to break a very big record indeed.
This love is unbreakable. Milner steps up, shoots and scores.
I just try to do what I've always done, to be honest. I work very hard. I work in the gym and I take advantage of the facilities we have at the training ground.
Any record you want to keep for yourself, I'd be lying if I said I'd be happy, but I think it's inevitable. James is so close now.
And he's curled it into the bottom corner past Manuel Neuer. Manchester City are now 3-2 in front at the home of the European champions. James Milner in front of the Spain Cup. Scores for Liverpool, and Liverpool lead Paris Saint-Germain. This love is unbreakable.
Do you know who's singing it?
No, who's that?
Westlife. It's called Unbreakable. This was number 1 in 2002 when James Milner made his debut.
Nice group, that.
Are they? Boyzone or Westlife? Which is your favourite? Which one's Ronan?
Boyzone.
Is that Ronan?
Yeah.
Boyzone, okay. This weekend, James Milner could equal the record for the most Premier League appearances, 653 games. How about that? He'll level Gareth Barry's record if he plays during Brighton's clash with Crystal Palace on Sunday. But should that be enough to guarantee legendary status? Well, talking to James Milner, it's your birthday today.
Yep.
Lots of people are sending in voice notes.
Yeah.
Press play. No, we haven't got one.
James Milner, I was thinking, what?
What? Throughout his career to date, James Milner has won 3 Premier League titles with City and Liverpool, 1 Champions League with Liverpool, 2 FA Cups and 2 League Cups. That's a little bit nuts. He now looks set to soon be equaling the record for most Premier League appearances. However, when you crunch the numbers, a little bit unfair, when you crunch the numbers, compare him to Gareth Barry, it does make interesting reading because Barry has played over 54,000 minutes of Premier League football compared to Milner playing just over 40,000. The difference in minutes, which is 14,000, equates to well over 154 games of football.
Yep.
Barry also started 618 of his 635 compared to 435.
That what you just said there. Read that Barry one out again. Starting.
Which one?
The starting.
The starting one. He started 618 out of 635.
That's unbelievable, that. But that there's nuts.
Yeah, and Milner 435. So there were exactly 200 matches Milner didn't start.
Yeah. So how many seasons is that, by the way? So
is that 8?
Yeah. Do you know, it's a tough. The legend question is so difficult, right? Because
so that's what we're asking. What makes a Premier League legend?
And this is why I say because people say a lot of it is longevity that plays its part. Obviously, goals, assists, potentially, just how you were as a player. Now it's difficult because, like a difficult one for me is Ruud van Nistelrooy says a Premier League legend, right?
Yes, I find this game very difficult.
Right,
yeah,
but he's only there 4 years.
Right. Okay. So first question: what is the difference between a Premier League legend and a Premier League icon?
See, that icon, I think, would be someone like.
Who's a Premier League icon? I bet whoever you name's a legend.
Right, so do you know an icon? Right.
I don't know. I don't know what. I
think
don't know the answer to this.
Someone who fans can familiar, like a time, like the Yakuba Yak. He's like an icon.
Okay, that's a great answer.
Like he's like an icon because.
But he's not a legend.
He's not a legend, but people are, oh my god, the Yak.
Yeah.
Like.
Hello, One Chop.
Yes, to a lesser extent. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you know who I'll tell you an icon and not a legend? Paolo Di Canio. Right. Paolo Di Canio. He's not a legend.
Hold on, Paolo Di Canio is not a Premier League legend.
Mate, he's not in the top 50 best players in Premier League history.
But do you need to be in that 50 to be a legend?
Yeah, I think it plays a part. Maybe not actually. I'm about to contradict myself there, but I think Di Canio is an icon, not a legend. Right?
Okay.
Where people remember Di Canio and go, "Oh my goodness, wow! Like he is, like what a player he was." Some of the
is James Milner an icon or a legend?
Right. So this is the problem we have now. Now, sorry, another one.
Yeah.
Who? Luis Suarez, Premier League legend. Because he was
Premier League legend.
He was phenomenal. But okay, he was phenomenal.
How long was he here for?
It's only 3 years.
So are you saying there needs to be a minimum amount of time you play in Premier League football?
That's why I'm asking the question. Because I would look at someone like Suarez and go, he was unbelievable. Liverpool,
okay.
Some Liverpool fans would probably go, yes, he is.
Would you put George Weah into icon or nothing?
Nothing.
Right. Okay.
Nothing. Because when he was at Chelsea, he wasn't.
Yeah. So even if you're a world class player, or you were, and then you come to the Premier League,
was that Shevchenko? He's not a Premier League legend. He's an icon of world football, Shevchenko, and so is George Weah.
Right. Shevchenko is neither. He's not an icon or a legend.
No, not of Premier League football, but in world football, yes.
What's Ginola?
Nothing. Icon, probably. He's not legend.
He's not?
No.
Okay. I mentioned this earlier.
Morton Gamps Pedersen. Icon.
Okay. I mentioned this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Phil Neville. See, right, five or six, I haven't got it in front of me. 5 or 6 Premier League titles. One, of course, Champions League.
I think he is a legend.
He's a legend.
I think
but
so.
Neville was an immediate starter.
I know.
For Fergie. Obviously went on to be captain of Everton.
It's such a hard question. I would probably put him in that category.
Okay, Jamie Carragher.
Yeah, he's a legend. Premier League legend.
I don't think he's a legend.
He is, mate.
He's not in the top 3 defenders Liverpool have ever had.
I mean, I think a lot of people would put him in their greatest ever. I know Virgil and is it
Alan Hansen, Mark Lawrenson.
Yeah,
by his own admission.
Yeah, maybe, but I still think
bottled playing for England.
No, but you got to think right. Just because you can't play for your greatest ever side, you could still be a.
I don't know if Carragher is.
I need to think.
Was Carragher okay? Was he a great player?
Okay, let me up to your question.
No, why can't you answer?
No,
that?
but just one.
Oh, because you work with him.
No, I can work with him.
Scared.
No, I played against him.
Okay, was he a great player?
Yeah, he was
hold on.
He was
Rio Ferdinand, legend.
Yeah, but talk about the best.
That's what I'm saying. Rio Ferdinand, legend.
Yeah.
Great player.
Yeah.
You're putting Carragher in that category.
But there's tiers, isn't there?
Well, I don't think there is tiers for legend. Legend or no legend?
No, but okay, you're in the same. He's
black and white.
Yeah, he's a legend.
Carragher, I'm not sure.
Right, but you know when you talk about great players and legends, like Ian Wright is a legend.
Yes.
Like legend, yeah?
Yeah.
Would he get into Arsenal's greatest 11? Now think about that's hard because.
Well, you got Thierry Henry up there,
and you got Dennis Bergkamp.
Yeah, but you could play Bergkamp behind the two of them.
Okay, but my point is, like, some people might not put him in there, but he is without doubt a legend. Like, he'd be in my Arsenal team, and that's how I play it.
Yeah,
but
he's everything right. He's legend icon.
So it's Drogba, legend.
Yeah, but when you say greatest ever, when I was going back to Phil Neville, I said he wasn't a starter for Man United. But Wrighty, when everyone's fit, in his era, was always a starter.
Oh, no, he was the main man.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, the Phil Neville one's hard, but Carragher, yeah, he's 100%. You don't play for Liverpool Football Club for like over 15 years.
Okay, I'll throw some more at you, all right? Emil Heskey.
Premier League legend, yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. Mark Noble.
No. Noble.
Yeah. One club man.
What does that mean?
Mr. West Ham.
What does that mean?
I'm just giving you a backstory.
Nah, come on. Like,
I would say he's a Premier League legend.
What? Oh, wait a second. One second.
no,
No, 1 second. You're telling me that Carragher's not, but Mark Noble is. Think about what you're saying there.
Okay, that's a good point. And I'll put them in the same tier then.
No.
I don't think Carragher's a legend.
No, but listen to me. Right, listen to me. Right. No disrespect to Mark Noble.
Yeah.
Great player for a long time for West Ham, right? But he is not a Premier League legend.
Okay.
And Carragher is... Are you trying to put them in the same bracket? Carragher. He won Champions League and all sorts.
We didn't win all sorts. He just won...
Okay, he
didn't win the Prem, did he?
Okay, he won everything but the Prem.
I know, but there are other players that have won everything but the Prem that you wouldn't put into...
Like Steven Gerrard, he's another one.
Yeah, no, 100% Gerrard, without a shadow of a doubt. What about Leighton Baines?
Premier League icon.
So he's not a legend?
No, icon. Baines is a tough one. I like Baines as well, so I'm a bit biased, but I'd say icon.
Oh, I've got a few more written down.
Why keep turning pages? Are you going to answer any?
No, because it's not for me to answer. You're the expert.
See, I think there are some players out there that are both, right? Thierry Henry,
I've got a great one for you.
icon, legend.
Hazard.
Yeah, legend.
Premier League legend.
Easy.
Gareth Bale.
Yeah, easy.
What do you think about that?
Well, Bale, I didn't think about it.
Okay.
Just taking a breath.
Marcel Desailly. What are you thinking about?
Because he's a global football legend. AC Milan, France, won the World Cups, and he was very good in the Premier League. But
is he a Premier League legend? Marcel
I wouldn't say he's a Premier League legend, and simply for the fact that as good as he was, and he was incredible, Marcel Desailly for AC Milan, and he was very good for Chelsea. There have been Virgil, John Terry, Rio Ferdinand.
So you're saying it's a limited amount of players in that position?
Not limited, but I'm just saying that.
It doesn't matter. Why are you naming people then?
I don't think he's in that with them boys.
What are you talking about? Marcel Desailly, he's not the same level as all the defenders you mentioned.
In the Premier League, he wasn't, no.
Oh, I don't know, mate.
Okay, Shevchenko as good as, I don't know.
Rebro.
Drogba.
No, not in the Premier League.
That's my point. So how you can answer?
I don't think Desailly was that good at...
Desailly was incredible, but I won't put him as a legend in Premier League history.
He's on for you. Tevez.
Icon.
Not legend.
Icon.
Okay. We'll take calls in it. What is the criteria for being a Premier League legend?
I don't know if there's a right or wrong answer, because in my head, I'm thinking of legends. Now, Steven Gerrard, without doubt, legend, right? And you just, 3 minutes ago, tried to put Mark Noble in that bracket.
Well, it's okay, yeah. I'll say,
do you know what I'm saying?
It's difficult in those because he's a club legend.
Oh no, West Ham legend without a doubt.
Yeah, and I just think when you tick the box of club legend, then you automatically stand in front of the board, whether or not that player is a Premier League legend.
I'll give you one.
I don't know, mate. If there's longevity in it,
mate. Hold on,
you'll give me one. Go
on.
No,
hold on a second.
Go on.
Wait. You're telling me?
No, what's the one you're going to give me?
Jamie Vardy.
Oh, without doubt. Yeah.
I think he's both.
Yeah, no, of course he is.
Legend, icon.
Yeah, he ticks every box, Jamie Vardy.
No, and another one I had for you, and this is what I meant about world superstar and Premier League. Hierro played for Bolton.
Yeah.
But obviously Real Madrid captain, like footballing legend, not Premier League legend.
No, I'll give you that.
But football, global icon, superstar.
Bruno Fernandes.
About him.
What do you mean, what about him? I'm not going to ask you what his birthday is.
Well, you think he's
I'm asking you, is he a Premier League legend?
No. Oh, it's hard, his numbers. Do you know what it is? This is the problem I've got with this one, right? Because he has been...
You lot thought you were going to have an easy Friday today,
right?
Didn't you?
Phenomenal, right?
Yeah.
But
he's a legend.
He hasn't got the cabinet to back it up.
Michael Carrick.
Yeah, of course he is.
Okay. Nicky Butt.
Oh, you answer that. It's your team, Nicky Butt.
I'm asking you.
No, but you have to answer something.
I'm going to say yes.
I don't know if you should answer the question because you tried to put
You put Phil
in
Neville
the
in
same
there.
bracket as Gerrard.
Have you put Phil Neville in there?
Yeah, I think you have to.
Who's more of a legend? Phil Neville,
Yeah.
or Jamie Carragher?
What's a great question, that. They're both legends.
Pick one.
I'm not picking one. They're both a legend.
Put them on the fence. Go for it.
Carragher. And do you know what?
Yeah, because you're going to see him.
No, do you know why I say Carragher?
So why are you scared of people?
No, do you know why I say Carragher?
I'm happy to say it. He won't phone up again.
Hey, do you know what? I know. What time was it? I know he listens around now. I hope he does. And do you know what?
He's done it once before. He went.
I
wouldn't take the call. There's no point.
No.
Well, I'm not the one who turned my back on England.
Alright, honestly.
03717223344.
All jokes aside, I hope he calls up.
Right. Hold on. What makes a Premier League legend? Right. Either phone up if you're a member of the public, or if you're an ex-player, you have to be a legend. So he can't phone. More from me and Bentley after this.
Just disrespectful. And how about you look at your own performances? I rate Romero. I do rate him as a defender. 5 goals this season as well. He's chipping in with his goals from centre half. But you haven't had the best of seasons. You cost your side on numerous occasions with poor defending. Just shut up and play football. Leave that to the manager to speak to the board about signings. It's none of your business. Fans will like it.
Captain.
Yeah, fans will like it. Okay, would you see an Arsenal captain come out and speak like that?
But Arsenal not in the same situation.
One of the things Thomas Frank said in that clip we just played is that Romero is ambitious. Can't have been that ambitious.
Well, he's won the World Cup.
He signed a new contract with Tottenham. If you're that ambitious, you don't do that. You back yourself to go and play for a big club. He was part of the team that finished 17th in the Premier League last year. He was described by our own Stuart Pearce as a liability in the previous meeting with Manchester United. He isn't that good a defender. I don't think he's that good a character. And I think he should have been stripped of the captaincy. This is not how a captain of a Premier League football club should be behaving.
Well, he's a Europa League winner and a World Cup final
the dog and
winner.
duck in the final.
Well, they didn't bring the dog and duck in the World Cup final, did they? They beat France. But
well, Sam,
Jimmy Traore won the Champions League. Doesn't make him a legend of football, does it?
Saying he's a legend, he's just saying that he's not a bad footballer. You think he's overrated, and I think he's got.
So does Stuart Pearce. I'll take Stuart Pearce's view over mine.
I think he's got great qualities. I think he's just a little bit sometimes too eager, and sometimes his ego gets the better of him, and he wants to go and do everything instead of being disciplined.
There's the point that you've made. He's rash on the pitch. He gets too many bookings. He gets too many red cards. He gets caught out of position too often. And he's clearly overly emotional off the pitch. And you use the word ego there. Speaking of people who know what goes on in that Tottenham dressing room, there are too many egos. There are too many players there who feel they should be playing for far bigger clubs than Tottenham. And I think therein lies the
Tottenham
problem.
are a big club.
But when you're winless in 6 Premier League games, maybe some of these players that are like in post, Romero himself speaking out, concentrate on getting back-to-back wins.
It's all optics. Do you know what it is? It's nonsense. You're right. The fans will love it.
Rushes out to the right-hand side, has a man there, throws the interception at the 39-yard line. Returning out to numbers 25, 20, Cooper down to the 10, down to the 5, touchdown Eagles! He's got 2 blockers, he's going to go all the way, 10, 5, touchdown! And the rookie has picked off the superstar.
Drive with TalkSport, me, Andy Goldstein. Darren Bent is alongside me. The birthday boy still to come. We're having some fun with the best of TalkSport. Just quickly, Ronaldo is not in Al Nassr's squad for a second straight game. I'll tell you what, I don't know what's going on there. That's disgusting, he's done that. Over the last couple of weekends, we'll go to the phone lines in a moment. Over the last couple of weeks, I should say, we've been giving you the chance to win a trip to South Africa with the Barmy Army. Well, it's time to find out who has won. We are going to ring up. Have we got anyone standing by? We got anyone? You got it? Have you done it? Have we called them? We're right. Oh, we're going to call them live. We're going to do that now. We'll press go. Press call them. We're going to give one lucky random winner a ring. Well, we're going to ring 3 people, actually, and one of them has rung it. I'm just waiting for producer Joe to press the ring button. We're going to call the winner now. I don't know what's going on backstage.
What is going on here?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Where are they? We're waiting for it to connect. Oh.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Who's that?
It's Amanda.
Amanda. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Amanda, do you know who you're talking to?
Not exactly, but I'm hopeful.
What's your guess? Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm hoping that I'm talking to a radio presenter about a prize I might have won.
Is that radio presenter someone with amazing hair?
Of course.
Okay. Yes, it is me, Andy Goldstein. You are live as well, Amanda, so don't swear. Not that you would, but I'm just in case you got very excited.
I wouldn't. No.
Amanda, how are you? Are you well?
I'm really good, thank you.
Good. I believe you entered our competition to win a trip to South Africa for cricket. Is that right?
It is indeed.
Okay, just to recap for everyone listening, the prize is a 7-day trip for the winner and a winner's friend to Cape Town, for the 2027 New Year's test. We are talking 6 nights in the sun, flights, hotel, and match tickets to watch England at the iconic Newlands ground with the official Barmy Army, plus, as if that was enough, £2,500 in spending money. That does sound incredible, doesn't it, Amanda?
It sounds absolutely out of this world. It would be a dream come true.
Okay. Have you ever won anything big?
I won a trip to Miami once, but that was just flights.
Okay.
I won a TV and surround system. A few sort of prizes. I do a few.
You've done well. You've done really well. You've done really well. Right, I have to ask you a question, and if you get the question right, you win it. All right, if you get it wrong, it goes to the next line.
Okay.
Okay, so I have to take your first, legally I have to take your first answer. If you get it wrong, sadly it passes to line 2. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, can we get some tension, Ben? Okay. So Amanda, I must take your first answer. So just a reminder, if you get this right, you're off to Cape Town for the New Year's test, 6 nights in the sun, flights, hotel, accommodation, and £2,500 as well. Okay. Amanda, for the win, are you ready? No cheating, by the way. Have you got anyone in there with you?
No.
Okay, I must take your first answer. Are you ready for the question?
I am.
Okay, Amanda, do you want it?
Yes.
It's yours! You've done it! Congratulations!
Come on!
How amazing is that?
I don't know what to say. It's a dream come true.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely amazing. I've wanted to go to live cricket since I was a little girl and watch cricket with my dad, and I've never been, but to be able to go to somewhere as amazing as that, yeah.
Let me just confirm what you've got. You're off to Cape Town for the New Year's test. We are talking 6 nights in the sun, flights, hotel, and match tickets to watch England with, as if that wasn't enough, with the Barmy Army, plus £2,500 in spending money.
Wow. I can't find words except thank you so very, very much. You've absolutely made my year.
Wow, that's early as well, right? Beginning of Feb. I suppose it's going to be possible to beat. Who are you taking with you, by the way?
My husband, Keith.
Okay. Listen, thank you so much. I'm just making some notes. What is your favourite show on talkSPORT, out of curiosity?
Ooh, yours.
It's the right answer. You've definitely got the tickets. Listen, well done. Well done. It's such an amazing prize. You're incredibly lucky. But it sounds like if it's something you've been waiting for a long, long time, you thoroughly deserve it. You thoroughly deserve
it. Thank you so very, very much.
Will you do me a favour? I've never said this to a competition winner before. Will you do me when you're out there, will you phone us live when you're out there and tell us how it's going?
Of course I will, yeah.
Okay. All right.
That would be a pleasure.
Amanda,
All right.
I'm going to say something that's obvious. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
There you go. The wonderful Amanda.
I love that when people win prizes.
Oh, it's so
I
good
mean,
to give that to
she
people.
won a
isn't
fair
it?
few, Miami and TVs and all that.
Yes, yeah. I was a bit close to going, well, maybe we should give this to someone that's not won anything. But that was wonderful. That was great. Right, shall we go to the phone lines? What makes a legend? Has Jamie Carragher phoned up? No? Okay. Right, let's go to Josh. He's a Burnley fan. Hello, Josh.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you? How good was that prize, by the way?
Very good, very good.
It was unbelievable.
Happy birthday, Benty.
I didn't, mate. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Good, good. Right, so you're definitely giving the legend status out too easily here.
Okay, go on.
You're correct, probably.
Right, first, Jamie Carragher is definitely not a legend. Doesn't get into top 20 best centre-backs of all time in the Premier League. So he can't be. He's maybe a Liverpool legend, but he's not a Premier League legend. Also, it's controversial. Players like Gerrard, not a Premier League legend.
Why?
And there's reason
Why?
there's reason behind it.
Go on.
So he's an English football legend because he's done stuff for his team like win the Champions League. You can't not win the league. He's not even like for example, Shearer. I know he won it once in the early days, but he's got the records to back it up. Gerrard didn't score as many as Lampard. Not
No
there
one did.
for assist. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. So for him, he's a Liverpool and an English football legend, but he can't be a Premier League.
Oh, okay, I've got one for you. So Harry Kane's not a Premier League legend.
Over 200 goals, exactly where I was going to go.
Yeah, totally. Because in a starting 11 for the Premier League, does Harry Kane get in over Shearer?
Well, there's a debate to be had.
But in your opinion,
Well, I would play two strikers. You said that Carragher wouldn't get in the top 50 centre halves. You've only given me one striker.
What, he gets in over Drogba?
Harry Kane, yeah, every day of the week.
Really?
Yeah.
If I'm starting a centre forward, I'm starting Thierry Henry, regardless if he's got less goals than anyone. A centre forward.
Yeah, I know, that's because you idolise him.
Yeah, because he's the best player to play in the Premier League.
Beck's a Premier League legend. Of course he is.
Oh, icon.
Oi, I know it's your birthday. I'll kick you out, my friend.
Look at you. Of course he's a Premier League
Number
legend.
one on that list.
But no, he wouldn't get in the best Premier League team of all time.
He would.
No, he would not.
Who plays on the right better than him?
I'd play Salah. I told you that.
Salah's not a bite. Well, it's not the same position.
Well, if I'm picking 11, he doesn't get
It's
into
not
it.
the same position.
Okay, listen.
Beckham didn't play there.
Okay.
You've made up the...
No, listen, whatever formation I'm playing, he's not getting in.
Do you know what? You didn't even get in the top million. Still to come, we'll be discussing Liverpool against Man City at Anfield and whether defeat for City would be the end of their title chances. First, though, it's time for no Googling. We want to know, since its introduction in 04-05, which two keepers hold the record for the most Golden Glove awards? Oh, that's a good one. 04-05 it started. Which two keepers hold the record for the most Golden Glove awards? The answer to that and loads more coming up on Drive on talkSPORT with me, Andy Goldstein, and the birthday boy, Darren Bent.
You don't mean that, man.
Okay, stop
man,
shouting,
let me get the out of here, bro. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Talking about my peoples and all that. It's hard to believe a black man than a white man. The cheated. Tell him to sue me so I can show the facts early. Because when the documentary and everything, the story come out, I'm going to show everything.
Fantastic.
I'm going to get all the people that know and all the people that's in the inside. He got people that in the inside of him. That know. I don't, what? I don't about that.
I'm not a Fury fan.
I don't about it. I said we didn't want to bring him up in the first place. It ain't got to do with him.
Fair enough.
The you talking about?
And with that, he was out of there. How on earth do you reflect on that? What was he going on about?
Well, look, I mean, at the time, I was a little bit embarrassed because I thought the show's coming off the rails and it was a big show and Deontay Wilder's a big name, so I'm sitting there thinking I'm a bit embarrassed by it. Then I thought, he's a bit of a tit. And then I thought, is he on drugs or something, or is this theatrics? And then I just came around to the conclusion that it's not right. He's not well. And all this ayahuasca stuff it's probably worked in reverse. I thought it was supposed to make you calm and zen-like. Listen, I didn't provoke Deontay Wilder by asking him a question that he didn't want to answer. I asked him a question about something he'd said, not something I was trying to engineer into clickbait. He called Tyson Fury a cheat. He's sitting in England. Tyson Fury, in some people's minds, is a legend in boxing. And so you're sitting in England. I thought, not unreasonable. Someone else asked him the question, and he didn't like it. And he can't answer it. So he gets all agitated and upset about it. He turns it into a debate about oppression. I mean, there's loads more that you didn't see. You know, he threatened to punch me in the face and talked about lynching and God knows whatever else. And I understand that he's got things in his life that have challenged him. But later on in the afternoon, you saw him. He went off to do some other stuff, and he was much more relaxed about it. But that looks to me like a man that's struggling with things, because there was no reason for that reaction. There was no provocation. There was no.
Pep Guardiola says it's harder to win Premier League games than ever ahead of his side's trip to Liverpool on Sunday. But will Erling Haaland return to the 11?
Erling is the best striker in the world.
So he plays?
I don't know. We'll say tomorrow. Always I say Erling is the best.
Well, that clears it up. Thank you, Pep. Elsewhere, David Moyes has told reporters Dwight McNeil is back at training and is doing OK after his Palace move fell through. Moyes also says Everton 100% had nothing to do with that move collapsing. Vitaly Mykolenko is in contention for the Toffees' trip to Fulham tomorrow afternoon. Now, James Milner will equal the Premier League's appearance record of 653 if he takes the field for Brighton against Palace on Sunday. His former teammate, talkSPORT's Gabby Agbonlahor, explains his longevity.
Just that professionalism from James Milner that he's had all through his career. And I'm happy for him. Gareth Barry, a good friend of mine as well, will definitely be disappointed to lose that record. But James Milner has been fantastic his whole career.
Tomorrow's Scottish Cup fifth-round tie between Aberdeen and Motherwell has been postponed. Persistent heavy rain has left the pitch waterlogged, and England have been dealt a setback ahead of their Six Nations opener against Wales. Emmanuel Faye-Boso is out of the game at the Allianz Stadium with a leg muscle injury sustained in training. Scrum coach Tom Harrison admits it's not ideal.
Does it disrupt some plans? Yes, it does, because you're changing a player. But the philosophy of being camp is to be the best prepared and make sure that you are ready for the next person to come in.
There's more, as ever, on our website, talksport.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Drive on talkSPORT. It's me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent. Before the break, I asked the question, good question as well. Since its introduction in 0405, which two goalkeepers hold the record for the most golden gloves?
I'm going to go with...
Do you know the answer?
Nope.
Swear to me.
Swear my kid's life.
Okay.
Petr Cech.
He's one. I think you do well to get the other one because you wouldn't expect it.
All right. I'm going to go someone rogue like Jordan Pickford.
No. English.
Oh, so I was on the right.
England goalkeeper.
Fozzie.
No.
Joe Hart.
Yes. How many times do you reckon they both won it?
3 apiece.
4.
Wow.
It's quite impressive, isn't it? Still to come, we're bringing you a special What's Happening Benty, a birthday edition So get your WhatsApps in now. It's very simple. Have our number stored in your phone, 03717223344. Then go into WhatsApp, open it up, send us a voice note. It must start with Benty. And of course, you can leave your message. Make sure you say your name, but even more importantly, make sure you wish the big man a happy birthday. Right, we'll go back to the phone lines in a moment about what makes a Premier League legend. But just quickly, we can turn our attention to the big game of the weekend. It takes place at Anfield, or one of them. Liverpool face Man City, looking to keep pace with United and Chelsea in the race for Champions League football. They can be 5 points behind Man United and 4 behind Chelsea when they kick off. Let's hear from Pep Guardiola now. He's been discussing the strength of the league as they try to keep up with Arsenal at the top.
So, of course, it's tough. Every season is tough. The managers are better. The players, the teams invest a lot. Not just, sorry to tell you, not just Manchester City insist on spend net or net spend. I don't know the correct number, the appropriate semantically to say that. Just take a look. All the teams, reinforce to be better. And of course, every season is getting more difficult. But I think not just for us, for all the teams.
If the gap goes to 9 points, do you think that's it?
No.
Why?
Like, I don't, because I've been there before.
If it wasn't your team.
Yeah, say it was the other way around, and it was Man City that were in front, and Arsenal 9 points behind, or Liverpool, I say it's done.
Yeah.
But the only reason I say that is because Liverpool, Man City have got that experience of getting over the line, and I think the mental strength that both those teams have shown, Liverpool, Man City, was a season where it went, was it 97, 96 or 97, 98? Right, where they each won the last 10 games and they just kept winning. Even when the other one played first, they still won their games. That shows a level of mental strength that I've not seen before. We haven't seen that Arsenal can do that yet, where they can go, with the last 3 years, they finished second. So 9 points, I'd be like a little bit more confident, but I still won't be sitting there going, yeah, it's over. No way. But it'd be a nice problem to have 9 points in the lead. Oh, my goodness.
It would be amazing.
Liverpool. I've never treated
How do you think Liverpool will get on against Man City?
I think Liverpool will win.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Because it's at Anfield?
Yeah.
How do you think Man United will get on against Spurs? We'll talk about these later with Cookie.
Oh, we'll talk about it later then.
Okay, we'll do it later. Let's go back. You are right. Let's go back to the phone lines. We're talking about legends. What makes a Premier League legend? Harry is a Forest fan, or his name is Harry Forrest. Hello, is it Barry? Hello, Barry. Baz?
Oh, is it me? Paddy.
Oh, my goodness. Paddy?
Paddy, Harry and Barry.
Wow, okay. Can you change it to Paddy, please? Thank you. Yeah. I can only apologise, Paddy. How you doing?
That's okay. I'm all right. Happy birthday, Darren.
Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
What'd you get him?
It's sitting in the car. I'll get it delivered later on for you, okay?
No, do you know what?
Hold on, you're not talking about the wife, yeah?
Surprise.
Now, listen, phone the show. That's all I wanted.
That's a birthday present.
That's all I wanted him
You're
to
right.
do.
Pad, what would you like to say, my friend?
Right. Well, I think that a legend could be classed as somebody who's maybe in the top 1% of whatever position they played in, or top 2% or whatever. But an icon is a player who made you feel they were special. So, for instance, I'm thinking maybe without Patrick Vieira, I'm not sure Arsenal would have won all the things that they won over that period.
Yeah.
But without Zola, I think Chelsea probably would have won all those things that they won.
Yeah, but I think they're both legends, those players you've named.
Okay, well...
Do you?
On my my assessment of legends being numerically the top 1% or whatever, I don't think Zola would quite fit into the figures, the numbers of that. But with an icon, absolutely, fantastic player. I love him to bits.
Paddy, let me ask you then, because that's a really good point, right? What about Gareth Bale? Now, take out the Real Madrid Bale. I know it's hard to kind of see one without the other, but
the only thing I'll say about that, he did win 2
PFA. So I think he's a Premier League legend.
Yeah.
Well, it's all down to the numbers, isn't it? Certainly an icon who's certainly going to be in the top X sort of percent. So whether it gets into legendary status, as far as I'm concerned, is the numbers. So
are you putting Bale in there?
I think it's going to be close. I think he probably is a legend. But as I say, numerically, I'd need to have a table with all the numbers and the goals scored and the assists and the appearances and so on.
Do you know when you talk about and Paddy made a really good point in there about how does a player make you feel, right?
I've got one.
I feel like Middlesbrough and Bolton had honestly loads of these players, right? So like when I think about Middlesbrough, I think about Juninho.
Yeah.
When you used to watch the Brazilian Juninho.
Ravanelli, I've got.
Yeah, but Juninho more so because you'd watch him and go.
Emerson
was another one. Then Bolton, obviously, JJ Okocha. When you talk about icon, that's what I see right there.
Not legend.
No, not legend, but
I've got one. I know the answer's not legend, but I'm just definitely icon. Tony Yeboah.
Yeah, icon.
But not legend.
No. Carnu, icon. Although he won Prem.
I don't think just because you win the Premier.
Yeah, that's true. I look at people like Carnu, and Carnu again. You look at him, and in my mind, the first thing I think of is a hat trick at Stamford Bridge, when he's on the byline, the last one, he whips it past Ed De Hoy, and there's two people on the line, and then JJ Kopcha, the free kick with the outside of his boot. Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? They've maybe Phil got, oh my goodness.
Martin Keown.
What him?
Premier League legend.
No, I wouldn't say he's a Premier League legend. Arsenal legend, but not Premier League legend.
Lee Dixon.
Arsenal legend.
Seaman.
Premier League legend.
Yeah, okay.
What'd you say?
To what? You can't just ask me about my questions,
the three players.
Come back to me with some more of your own.
Okay, I'll give some more. Nicky Butt.
You asked me that before. Come back with new
No,
ones.
I want
fresh ones.
No, I want that one.
Yeah.
Premier League legend.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got one. Phil Jones.
No, not at all.
No?
No, I wouldn't even say club legend.
Darren Fletcher.
Yeah, love that man.
No,
Mark.
don't go over that. Darren Fletcher is a Premier League legend.
In my eyes, is a legend.
See, can he, Joe?
Mark's a Liverpool fan. Hello, Mark.
Hello, guys. You all right?
Great, man. How are you today?
I'm absolutely spot on. It's Friday. Work is finished, and it's kids' football all weekend.
Amazing. Before we move on, do you want to say anything to Benty?
Just a legend, really, aren't you?
No, Mark. When did you turn on Drive? How long have you been listening?
I've about on and off about half an hour ago, maybe an hour ago.
Mark.
Go on.
I'll whisper it so Benty doesn't hear it, but it's his birthday today.
No, it's his birthday. Happy birthday, Benty.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it.
You sound like one of my kids. Oh, yeah, I knew that. I knew that, yeah. Go on then, Mark. What do you want to say?
Well, to be fair, I didn't think about this, to be fair, but I would probably say Darren Bent is probably a Premier League legend.
Yeah.
Because of the teams he's played in, quite a lot of Premier League games. But I think it might be controversial. Cristiano Ronaldo, Premier League icon, not legend.
Oh, no, he's a legend. Is that? I mean,
do you think?
He won the Ballon d'Or when he was at Man United.
Yeah, he's a legend because.
No, but all I would say was.
Sorry, you're a Liverpool fan, aren't you?
Icon.
You're a Liverpool fan.
No,
that makes sense. Yeah, go on.
Fine. No, but I would say Man United icon.
Yeah.
Real Madrid legend.
He won the Ballon d'Or while he was playing Premier League football.
He won a couple of Prems as well, didn't he?
He must be. He must be. How many Premier League players have done that?
Alan Shearer, legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Let's stay with Ronaldo for a moment. He won the Ballon d'Or whilst he was playing at Man United. That doesn't make him a Premier League legend. Premier League Player of the Year. Premier League title.
If I'm honest with you, I didn't forget about the Ballon d'Or.
Oh, okay, all right. So is he a legend?
Go on, then.
Go on, then. He said yes to Ronaldo.
I'm thinking a few Premier Leagues. He's also won Ballon d'Or. He's also won PFA Player of the Year. He's a Premier League legend. But Joe's
he's
one.
Near the top of that list, by the way.
Here's one for you, right?
I've got
a great one for you.
I've got an amazing question
right?
for you.
Jurgen Klinsmann.
That's unbelievable. That's an unbelievable. Is he a Premier League legend? That's an unbelievable question. I'd say he's a massive icon.
Yeah, so I think I'm icon.
I've got a horrible question for you.
Go on.
We're talking about, and we'll take this call from Gary in a second.
I'll probably just lie. Go on.
Okay, we're talking about Premier League legends.
Mm-hmm.
Who's top of that list?
Isn't the biggest legend?
Legend, not best player.
Premier League.
Yeah.
Oh, Giggsy.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah.
The guy's won what?
It is a travesty he's not been.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, and added to the.
I mean, you go down and you start going, probably Thierry.
How many leagues did he win?
3. Maybe won PFA Player of the Year. Then how many times?
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Cantona, he's up there.
Yeah.
That's iconic legend. That.
Yeah.
Cantona.
Yeah. Gary's an Arsenal fan. Hi, Gaz.
Hello there. Happy birthday, Benty.
Cheers, geezer.
Has he bought you a drink yet?
He has, to be fair. Bought me a nice bottle of Dalmore, 25, which will be coming my way.
Is it? Oh, I've got to say, he's put his hand in his pocket then.
No. Don't be silly.
He's normally after a freebie.
Oh, what, you hit the nail on the head. That's what you got me.
Sorry. I take offence there. Not normally, always.
Always after.
Thank you.
That's why you ain't got Man United for years.
100% right. 100% right.
I love Gary.
Although to be fair, Gary, I could still get the freebies to Man United. I just can't be bothered getting on a train.
Well, that's how you got to the Oasis, isn't it? You wouldn't have got Oasis if you had to pay.
Yeah, no, 100% right. Again, I'm lucky that I know all these really famous people, and people like you, Gary, don't, and have to pay.
See?
True.
There he is.
But then true fans pay.
Yeah.
Other fans pay to go, not true fans.
If you had the chance to never pay for an Arsenal ticket ever again, what would you choose?
No, pay, mate, because you can have your opinion then, and you can stand there and be proud and say, I have my opinion, I'll pay for my ticket.
Yeah.
I'm not here just...
I can still have my opinion if I get a really nice freebie, prawn sandwiches, champagne, free parking space. I can still have my opinion. It's lovely.
Hey, friend in the parking space here.
Yeah. Well, I usually get picked up, if I'm being honest, Gary, in like a helicopter.
For the parking space.
When was the last time you went?
Oh, that's a great... About 25 years ago. 30 years ago.
Yeah, I was going to say, when they were good. I thought so.
Yeah. I'll tell you when it was. It was about 23 years ago, the last time Arsenal won.
Hey, shut up,
That's when it was, Gaz.
Yeah, but see, the fans go whether you win or lose, and...
Yeah, well, you've been going a lot since they lose.
I know.
Yeah.
Good fans, see. I suppose you'll be creeping back up there now they're doing...
No, I still won't. If I got to pay for it, I still won't go. No point.
Nah.
No. Anything else? I mean, you've wasted your... You've literally wasted your...
I love when Gary comes on because he'll just judge your head off.
Gaz?
Yeah. Oh, no, you know I love your Andy.
I know, Gary.
You'd love to know where you get your syrup from.
Okay. Same place you get your humour from.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's good news.
Yeah.
But on the legend front, I think on the legend...
Yeah, we didn't have time for that.
Hey, Gary,
you spoke too long.
Hey, quick review. Michael Owen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, why would I say no?
I'm wondering, that's all.
Why are you saying it? Because he's... Why are you saying that?
No, because I'm just wondering. I know on the back...
I think that's a silly question, isn't it? Michael Owen, legend, without a doubt.
Yeah. Robbie Fowler?
Yeah, God, yeah. Without a shadow of a doubt, yeah.
Ooh, the way he went in so early there, Michael...
With who?
Robbie Fowler. He's a legend. He's a Premier League legend.
Yeah, he's one for you. Oh, this is an amazing one. Sorry. Last one, sorry, Joe, because it goes on forever, this one. Matt Letizia, Premier League legend. Listens to the show, by the way. Be honest.
I would probably say he is.
He has to be.
Yes, I think
scored some of the greatest ever.
Not only I think he is a legend, right? But I think he's a bigger icon than legend.
Yes, but he's both boxes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. When we come back, we'll have some fun with the best bits of talkSPORT in the best of talkSPORT on talkSPORT.
Let's go to Joe, who's a Liverpool fan. All right, Joe?
All right, Joe boy.
You all right, lads? How are you?
All right, mate.
All right, Joey, how are you?
Yeah, not bad. I've gone for a left winger, and I've gone for this player because if it's not your night, he'll pick your pockets again and again and again, and it's the pub fruit machine.
Oh, the old fruit. Mate, the back line, we've got a doorman, we've got carpet and a fruit machine. Mate, this is the stiffest...
He wants him as a left winger.
Oh, you said left wing? I thought you said left back.
Fruit machine, left wing.
Oh, he's not getting past anyone.
What, the fruit machine?
I mean, modern day wingers, you know, they're quite tall, lanky. I mean, look at Cody Gakpo, for example.
Yeah, but I wouldn't describe Cody Gakpo as a fruit machine.
I mean, you pick your pocket.
You wouldn't, would you?
Oh, the slot machine.
Yeah, oh, the old slot. Oh, see, you might change. Yeah,
The fruit machine, though.
No, wait, listen, I'm having him. I'm not sure he's a left winger, mate.
Well, yeah.
It don't strike me. If I said to you, who are you playing that wide left? And I said the fruit machine, you go, who's he getting past?
Where are we thinking for the fruit machine? Because I like it. I feel like the fruit machine needs to be in there because he's a staple part of a pub.
You stick him in front of the back four.
You want to play him CDM? Why? Because
he's picking pockets.
Picking pocket.
There's a little bit of that going on.
We got a fruit machine in the seat.
It's like Yaya Toure, isn't he? It's Yaya Toure because he's not a canter.
Casado? He's a bit of a Casado.
Oh, Yaya's like a big old unit, right?
Mascherano, the fruit machine, picture pocket.
Whoever, mate, right? But he's not a left winger. The fruit machine's not left wing. I think here's what we need. Right. We need a little bit of. We need that. We need a little bit of movement.
We need a bit of.
So we got right back the coaster.
Hello and welcome to talkSPORT Goals and taking you through what should be another busy day of football.
Chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology.
How would you get to that conclusion?
That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it.
We need some bangers today, not just library music. Last hour, can you pick up man's birthday?
Dion Dublin.
Where? Where is he?
Legend. Yeah.
He owns the Tube, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a legend.
He's a broadcasting legend.
No, he's a legend.
So you put me in a I love Dion.
He is. I think he is.
Why? Tell me why.
Great player. Golden boots.
I think in the
100 Club.
In the estate agency field, he's a legend.
You are. Prat. That's what you are.
Of course he's a legend. Still to come, we'll bring you a very special birthday edition of What's Happening, Bentley. This is your chance to get in your WhatsApp voice notes for DB. Any famous ones yet? Any famous people? Oh. Maybe that would change. Right, time now for this.
Oh, we're straight into it, are we? Nice.
Straight into it, D. Time for the best of talkSPORT and Friends, where we run you through some of the recent moments from across talkSPORT. Start with the Brecky Show this morning. Big Alan Brazils alongside Ben Foster and the wonderful Shabana Hearn. And couldn't resist delivering a poor dad joke.
Charlie Daniels, is he the man?
Might be.
Yeah.
Might be. You just don't know, though, because you don't know what the owners are thinking. I think any Watford manager is honestly 3 defeats in a row away from getting the sack at any given time.
Preferred his brother, Jack.
It's good.
That was a dad joke from you this morning.
What are your plans tonight? A little Jack Daniels?
Nah.
What's your drink? Downwell. I know you love Downwell.
No, I'm not Oscar, am I? No, I don't. I do. You know Hennessy? Although, I tell you what, though.
All man's Downwell.
No, it's not. I tell you, Hennessy Paradise isn't. Shout out Hennessy. You know the bottle of brandy we bought last time we were together?
What? The bottle of what?
Brandy I bought last time, remember? We was together in down the road.
Yeah.
Mate, that is unbelievable.
Get some more.
And we have to.
Okay. Who's the funniest teammate you've played with? We've done that a million times. If you're hosting a dinner party for your birthday, you could invite 3 people round. Who would they be?
Famous people, it says here.
Like, on both lists, obviously.
Mark Wahlberg.
Marky Mark. I didn't expect him as the first one.
Denzel.
All right.
Michael Jordan.
Okay. That'd be good. Well, sorry, where's my invite?
You're serving us the dinner.
At least I'm still there.
I'll
go to Michael. Your shoes are looking well.
Yeah.
The boys are back tonight. No, that's a lie. They're taking your cook. The boys are back tonight. The boys are back tonight, tomorrow, taking your calls after the 3 p.m. None of that is true.
Yeah, they might be back tonight.
No, what boys? Alan Brazil and Ben Foot? No, lie.
No. Let's move. Oh my God, look at this. Let's move on to last night's sports bar, where Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy were reacting to a story about the World Anti-Doping Agency investigating whether ski jumpers were injecting their private areas
penis
with something acid in order to fly further.
When you said in your news bulletin there, it adds 6 metres.
Yeah.
I thought, no man wants. No, but then you said that adds 6 metres to the. So it is.
So size matters, Jez.
It does.
Contrary to what you've.
I mean, to be honest with you, right, I probably need to look into this.
Yeah. New career.
I need to look in because
he's never going to be a ski jumper.
No, I'm never. I need this help.
He hasn't got. He definitely has not got that extra drag.
No.
I'll tell you what, if there was a Tiddlywinks World Championship, we'd be in it.
Would you rather have the ability to fly or be invisible?
Invisible.
Nah, see, I'd rather fly. I'd want people to see me flying. That's Superman.
It's all about you, innit?
Yep. Have you ever been skiing before? Name one sport that you have never played that you would love to.
I have been skiing, but I couldn't do it. At my age, you can't learn to ski. One sport I've never done I'd like to do. That's a good question.
Ski jumping?
No, nothing on skis. No, nothing on an animal. I'd be scared of an animal. Nothing. There's no sport I want to try.
No? Brilliant. Thanks for that. Whoever wrote that one, brilliant.
Archery. Quite like that. Let's finish by playing a clip from the best show on the station. Yes, it's ours. It's Bentley's birthday. We thought we'd go and pick a classic moment from the show. Ladies and gents, this is Benty with Your Song.
Like an alligator. Ollie, I need you to stop saying your song. Just tell me the name of the song. All right, stop saying your song. All right, just tell me the name of the song. Do you know, oh, look, he said about 5 times your song. What is that?
Are you joking?
No. Just tell me the name of the song.
Your song?
My song is what?
Are you winding me up?
No.
Your song?
My song? What does that even mean?
Your song?
It's a song.
Your song?
Is that the song title?
Yes.
Your song?
No, not mine.
My song? What is going on now?
Have you not heard Elton John? That's such a great moment. What are your funniest moments?
You just wound up the whole time I knew.
Yeah, of course you did. Yeah, of course you did.
Oh, go on.
Has Elton John... Has your Elton John knowledge improved since then?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I told you I was winding up your song.
What, name an Elton John song that's just one boy's name?
One boy's name?
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but my favourites are like Rocket Man.
Okay, no.
Candle in the Wind.
Okay, I'll give you 3, right? He did a song either called...
What?
David, Daniel, or Brian.
You're such an idiot. None.
No, Daniel.
I think it's Daniel, you know.
Yeah, I just told you that. You know, I can hear what I'm saying.
Oh, no.
Who would be your 3 headline acts if you were planning Bentley's Music Weekender?
Can be what? Past or present? Hey.
Michael Jackson.
I'll say it now.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. 1.
Yeah.
You have to be careful what I say with the others now, because...
Sorry, be careful what you say with that one.
No, we're not. Michael Jackson 1.
Yep.
Kendrick Lamar 2.
Yep. Robbie.
And you know, Robbie Williams 3. Yeah. I was going to say someone, but you know what I mean.
Chuck in a Noel, by the way.
No, I can't
chuck in a Noel.
I can't chuck it.
Trying to get Noel in. Chuck in, he's listening. Chuck in a Noel.
Robbie.
And Noel.
Robbie and Noel.
Jointly, yeah. And make sure you check out 21 Minutes to Go. Oh, yeah, the podcast me and Cundy do. By the way, in yesterday's, if you've downloaded it, you'll know you've got a chance of winning 10 gold bars. So if you download it, you're guaranteed to get one. It's a lie. Of course, you can find all of our shows on talkSPORT, where you swipe between talkSPORT and talkSPORT 2. All of our other sister stations, so you never miss a moment. When we come back, it's a special birthday edition of What's Happening, Benty.
Arnie was talking about style of play rather than trophies. It's great to win trophies looking good, but I don't think Liverpool fans will put up with not winning any trophies, or it'll be hard for them. You've got to win something.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. And you know, with the money that they've spent as well. I mean, you've always got that thing which is you've got to win something. You rightly say. I think that with them is that, you know, good result against Newcastle. Yeah, take it all day long. But as I say, we're still looking at, you know, what's it going to be at the weekend. Whereas, as we know, with last year, it was like win, win, win all the time. And the thing about it as well, they've had lots of injuries, Liverpool. But listen, you know, it happens to everybody, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mark, where do you sit with Arne Slot? Obviously, doing really well in the Champions League. Looking to have maybe picked up a bit of form again. Where do you sit on it all?
He's one of those who's I think you know when you see his press conferences and you look at him, I think he talks a bit too much, which probably sounds ridiculous, but it's one. If you have to consider with the previous manager, who was obviously absolutely brilliant, and it's difficult in times to kind of follow him. But we won the league last year, and it's always difficult the next year to win the league again. And he's had that, but he's had lots of injuries. I just feel if you.
What football ground are you thinking of when someone says this?
Really tough place to go. Difficult place to go. Such a tough place to go.
It's a tough place to go at the moment.
It was a really difficult place to go, always.
But what are the toughest places to go, really? We've scoured the planet to find out. Forget a cold, wet Tuesday night in Stoke. Try playing in a blizzard 220 miles inside the Arctic Circle at the world's northernmost professional club. When Chelsea lost at Tromsø in Norway in the 97-98 Cup Winners' Cup, a massive snowstorm hit at half-time. These two boys and their brooms were absolutely no match for it. We're staying in Scandinavia for Scotland's toughest away day on a windswept cliff in the Faroe Islands. In Euro 2000 qualifying, Craig Brown's men were taken to fishing village Toftir. Kevin Gallagher called the pitch a cowfield and the wind like Pittodrie on a bad day. The Faroe Islands part-timers equalised in stoppage time, leading to these absolute scenes, and still one of Scotland's most embarrassing results.
Daft little ground, silly game.
But away trips don't come any tougher than a lung-busting schlep up the Andes to face Bolivia in La Paz. But now the Bolivians have taken home advantage to another level. The country's highest city, El Alto, 4,100 metres above sea level. Grass doesn't even grow up here. Bolivia have not lost here yet. The longest unbeaten run in any professional league ever belongs to Red Star Belgrade, or Crvena Zvezda if you must. They've gone 7 years without defeat at the Rajko Mitic in Serbia's Superliga. Their fans are pretty intimidating as well, but they're not as loud as this mob. Galatasaray's Ali Sami Yen Stadium's officially the loudest in world football. In a derby with Fenerbahce, Galatasaray fans set a Guinness World Record of 131 decibels. That's louder than Motorhead, and pretty tough to carry out your manager's instructions when you can't even hear them. However, our most intimidating away day is in Wales, where cameras can't enter and players can't leave. HMP Prescoed. This prison team was briefly kicked out the Gwent League over concerns about young opposition having to go in there. Now that's a tough place to go.
Early June 1939, Germany, always a tough place to go to.
Yeah, what do you want? Mike's on now. What do you want?
Premier League legend, Gazza.
Oh, God, yeah, without a shadow of a doubt.
Premier League legend.
Yeah. Well, you saying no?
No, Premier League.
Yeah. Oh, Premier League. Oh, that's unfair.
Well,
he left in 91.
Exeter.
He left in 91. And he came back, didn't he?
I've been playing see him at Everton. I remember playing him.
Wait, so he went to Lazio. Where was his first club back? Was it Rangers?
I don't know. He was unbelievable there, wasn't he?
He played for Burnley.
I know he did. And Everton.
Yeah, obviously Everton, yeah. I remember that. Who played up top for Everton?
Duncan Ferguson.
No, someone that you like. Did Beardsley go back there?
Maybe.
I'm sure Beards. I must. Can you have a look? Did Peter Beardsley play for Everton? Can you have a look? He did. That's nuts, isn't it? Still to come, Chief Football Correspondent Alex Crook will be here to look ahead to the big games in the Premier League. It's a great hour coming up, and of course the Football League is back, or the football begins tonight on talkSPORT, our network. We're bringing you a huge game at the bottom of the Premier League.
Strap yourselves in for the roller coaster ride that is a relegation 6-pointer.
Great flick on, it's going to be two, and it's Calvert-Lewin again!
To be honest, tough run of fixtures, but we had already a few tough runs of fixtures, and even during this period, a bit surprisingly, perhaps sometimes we have collected many points.
Steps up, right-footed, and drills it through the middle of the goal and into the back of the net. And Nottingham Forest have come from behind.
I've had that recently where every game everyone's saying is key and they're all these big games, and they are. But every game should be that. I've told you endlessly about that. That's how I speak to the players about it. So another important game, always tough going up there.
It's a proper relegation rumble.
Yeah, 16th place Leeds face 17th place Forest, with both sides locked on 26 points and 6 points clear of the drop. A win for either side will ease any relegation fears, especially as tomorrow sees Burnley facing West Ham. Lots of big games coming up with both of those sides currently in the bottom three. We'll talk football in just a moment, but of course it's Benty's birthday and it's time for What's Happening Benty, and that means a very special edition of What's Happening Benty, the birthday edition. Now we don't have we don't even have that.
Why?
I don't want to throw people under the bus. It's not like me. I don't name people, but basically Luke didn't do it.
There's no stab.
Joe, like the good producer he is, he's going, it was all his fault. It was nothing to do with Joe. He's in here producing Joe. Luke,
right, fair enough.
Luke outside, useless. He's not you. We love Luke. Anyway, the way this works is you send us a voice note for Darren Bent, the birthday boy. You must start with, Benty. Hopefully he's got a little birthday message, and of course we can hear your name. But apart from all of that, you also ask Benty anything you want. The funnier ones usually get through. Should we start with question number 1? Let's do it.
What's happening, birthday boy Benty? What's the best birthday present you ever got as a kid? And what's the worst present you ever got as an adult? Happy birthday, Benty. Great show, mate.
Appreciate that, Mum. My best present, BMX bike when I was a kid. Dad got me this BMX bike, silver. It was unbelievable. It had like the spokes on the front and the back. So I could have one of my mates on the back, one sit on the handlebars with his on the front.
You know what they were called? The little bits that come out?
Yeah.
Trick nuts, they were called.
Were they?
Yeah. I had them on mine.
Incredible. That was the best present I had as a kid. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Worse as an adult, I would probably say, I don't know, you know. I'm quite grateful for everything I get. And I've never been, obviously everyone's probably got a
Has anyone bought you something? You've got, for argument's sake, someone bought you a Spurs shirt. Have you ever gone like, what am I going to do with that? Like someone bought you something like a piece of equipment for
someone bought me, when I was still playing, an Arsenal shirt with 10 on the back bent. And I was like...
When you still play?
And I was like, what am I going to do with that? Do you know what I mean? Like,
who bought you that?
I don't know. I think it was one of...
George Graham?
I think it was one of my mates. I'm thinking, where do you think I'm going with that?
Why would you do that? You are so ungrateful, you are, mate.
Do you know what I mean?
That costed money. You're so ungrateful. Right, let's go on to the next one.
What's up, Benty? Happy birthday, mate. My question is, as an ex-Premiership footballer, what is the expectations on a player on their birthday? Like, do you bring in a tray of cakes or donuts? Is that enough? Or do you have to go big? What's the expectations? And have you got any stories of either yourself or other players going all out on their birthday?
Now, that's a great question. Before you answer it, usually you bring in cake. People, when it's their birthday, you brought nothing to them.
No, because I was late. I was going to come from my dad's. Or I would have stopped at Loda's Cupcakes, as I always do.
Why didn't you?
Because I was a bit late. We had to record something. Max was breathing down my neck.
No, you meant to be
off. Well, I weren't, no. So, but listen, Monday...
Promises.
Hey.
What, you're going to bring it half-eaten?
No, cupcakes.
Yeah, half-eaten, like the whiskey.
Like I did last year. I bought them. What did you bring in for your birthday for everyone in the building? Nothing.
Me. That's enough. Didn't even charge for the personal appearance.
No, I'm going to bring in cupcakes Monday.
Yeah,
and you ain't getting nothing.
Whatever. I don't want one.
Yeah, we didn't get one anyway.
Well, be half-eaten.
Yours without... Smashed it.
Good, fine.
Anyway,
no it's a great question. What do footballers do on their birthday?
They're called stunt pegs. What do you call them?
Trick nuts.
No, they're called stunt pegs.
If I Google trick nuts, they'll still come out. So that's what we call them.
Trick nothing.
Who's that? Who's that?
Yeah, he put the name.
Well, scared.
Stomp pigs, yeah.
I'll Google it.
But anyway, the same thing. You bring in cakes for everyone, like mainly the staff. But there's no real expectation. You get on with training, you get on with it like it's a normal day. There's no kind of special.
But do you do anything?
No, not really. You get a happy birthday sung in the canteen. That's about it.
There you go, trick nuts. There you go, loads of them.
I mean, that's not them.
Yeah, it's
No, stump pigs. That's stump pigs. You got it wrong.
On to the next one. That's what they are.
What's happening?
Benty.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hi, Benty. Happy birthday, mate. Randy here. Just wondering, if you could have any themed birthday party, what would it be? Up the Gooners.
I mean, I like the duet, by the way.
That was really nice.
Yeah, I like the duet. Love that.
Do you like dressing up fancy dress parties and all that?
Don't mind that, yeah.
When was the last time you went and what'd you go as?
Ages ago. I went as Michael Myers.
What?
Oh, pardon? I'd go Michael Myers. Like Halloween party I went to.
Is that the fellow who had the ice hockey mask?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Michael Myers. Theme party of my choice.
Yeah.
Quite fun.
Let's just say your 50th. You go, I'm going to have a theme for it. What would it be?
80s movies. 80s, like.
That's good. That's nice.
80s, yeah. I'd go Back to the Future or something like that.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Who'd you go as?
Martin McFly, probably.
Okay.
I mean, it's a bit, but yeah. I was going to say Doc Brown for me. That's it. I go as Doc Brown.
The way your grey's going.
The way that flipping
Man
United could going about their business.
What's that got to do with Doc?
Because maybe in 8 years' time, my hair will be long enough to be like Doc Brown.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Cool.
Keep up with you. Jeez.
Yeah, it looks like you've had a little trim there, D.
No, I tell you, look at my face.
Looks like you've had a little trim on the sides.
I can mess my barber now, too.
Okay, fine. Maybe we should get him on every week just to confirm it.
Yeah, okay.
On to the next question, please.
Happy birthday, Benty. Matt, the Arsenal fan here. Obviously, you're going to get loads of presents for your birthday today, but has there been a time when you've been given presents, showered with gifts, just for being Darren Bent? And have you been embarrassed?
Freebies.
Yeah, there's been a few times at football clubs where you walk out after a game and a fan's giving you something and you're almost like, oh.
What's the most mental time you've gone to like a factory warehouse, like a sponsor, and they've gone, take whatever you want? Who's that with?
Oh, no, back in the day, Nike. When I first signed my Nike contract,
yeah,
they used to give you a voucher, right? And you'd go to Nike Town.
Yeah, on Oxford Street on the corner.
On Oxford Street. But then it was quite awkward because the only way you could, with the voucher they give you, you can only go pay right at the top, and there was one lift.
Yeah,
so,
I know exactly what you mean.
Right? But this was a time where Nike wasn't as expensive as it is now. So say they give me $2.5 grand. Right?
Yeah. You
couldn't spend it. I promise you now, you couldn't spend it. Like, there was not enough good stuff in there for you to go. In the end, I'm walking out with like water bottles because I'm just like, and that was when you first signed with Nike as a youngster. And then obviously as I got a bit older, then they just give you whatever you wanted. But that was the first thing I remember going into Nike factory and going, oh my goodness, I could take me, a couple of my friends. I promise you we couldn't spend it.
That's insane, isn't it?
Like a whole tracksuit would cost like 50 quid.
Yeah, 40 quid, yeah.
And you're like, oh.
Do you know how much a Nike tracksuit is now?
Mate, a tech fleece is about £200.
What?
A tech fleece.
What does that mean? What's tech?
Well, tech's like when part of the Nike.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is that? Do I need to write that down?
No. But no.
I bought a Nike tracksuit about 2 months ago.
$190.
It was about. I think the bottoms were like 80 and the top was like 60, 140 quid.
Honestly,
I couldn't believe. I looked at it thinking I picked up 5.
Yeah. Honestly,
it's insane.
And I used to pick trainers. Well, even back then, they had a few good trainers, but you couldn't get the stuff that I liked.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was probably the one time.
It's a good question. On to the next one.
What's happening, Benty? Hope you're well, mate. Happy birthday. What I want to know, you was involved in that famous game where Kasami scored that absolute screamer away at Palace for Fulham. And the only reason it's never spoken about is because he's wearing a Fulham shirt, I'm sure. But what is it like to be involved in a game where something is as incredible as that happens? Cheers, mate. Happy birthday.
Is that the goal where you claim it's possibly one of the greatest goals ever?
No, it's not possibly. It is one of the greatest goals.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, even think about it now. But the mad thing is, obviously, Sidwell scores his volley in that game, and then Kasami does that. And it was almost like, what has happened here? Like, it was a little bit like, what is he doing here with that? Because his chest is going away from goal. And then I think he was left-footed, and he just swivels on it and hits it
with his right.
And I'm like, oh my goodness! Like it was. You know what? He was a good player. Like, he probably didn't get the plaudits he deserved, but he done well. He was a good player.
Let me ask you, you've hit a ball like that before.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gone in, but you've certainly connected
There's
with
one on
it.
the story. You've seen it. Bang!
Okay, so let me ask you this. When I hit, and it's very rare, but when I hit a great golf shot, I don't feel it.
Yeah.
Do you feel it?
No, but you feel it come off your foot sweet. That's what you say. Like,
Yeah, like, it's
as you
hardly
hit it,
even.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
There are some players out there who, certainly when I played, they could hit the ball clean every time, man. Like Steven Gerrard used to hit the ball, even when he passed it. It was that clean as anything.
How you can hit a ball?
I don't know either. Wazza was the same. Rooney.
When you were playing for England and you were training with these boys, it must have just been such an eye opener.
Yeah. Like Bex could hit it, but it was a different type of.
Yeah, it's like a whip. With
yeah.
Bex.
Whereas Gerrard, honestly, he'd hit it and it'd be like, you'd hear it go, boom.
Wow. One question to go, please.
Happy birthday to you, ba-da-ba-da-bom. Happy birthday to you, ba-da-ba-da-bom. Happy birthday to you, Benty. Happy birthday to you, ba-da-ba-da-bom. Happy birthday, Benty, from Roy Leslie from Kent, Arsenal fan. Good luck, sunshine.
So was there a question? There's no question there.
Just the sing. I like
Just
that.
sung.
Roy Leslie, thank you very much, Roy.
Waste of time.
Roy, I appreciate it.
Roy,
Thank
what
you.
a waste of my time.
No, Roy, I liked it. Thank you.
Hold on. So he's just phoned up to show off.
Good voice, by the way.
Yeah, but if it was X Factor, brilliant.
No, listen, I appreciate.
Okay, imagine going on X Factor and they go, "Have you got a song?" And you go, "No, but I've got a question for Simon." They go, well, "Get out."
Listen, sorry, 1 second. Just the feature is called "What's Happening, Benty." I'm happy with that. Thank you.
Okay,
Roy.
I'll read
Roy,
it out, right?
Thank you.
Also, I've been asking you to send in some of your voice note questions on WhatsApp.
Why don't you know what?
You know what? We're never doing that again. He's ruined it for everyone.
No, I didn't want that. I just wanted a nice song, and Roy did that. So thank you, Roy. Legend.
Yeah, well done, Roy. I mean, if we asked for you people to phone up and sing, brilliant. But we didn't. Well, it was a great voice. When we come back, we'll be talking with Spencer Oliver. Big fight this weekend.
I mean, arguably, Crook, it could have been a lot worse than this, couldn't it? We thought it might be. This was an additional charge. There was an additional charge for a failing of an obligation to provide full, complete and prompt assistance to the Premier League. Let's be clear. They tried to use a loophole to stop getting an earlier points deduction when they were in the Premier League. Leicester said it was disproportionate, but did they get off lightly?
Yes. And I think Leicester as a football club have been punished for trying to wriggle out of things by trying to use, as Simon Jordan described, the sort of black hole where they were neither a Championship or a Premier League club in order to dodge the charges. They've caught up with them in the end. I know the Premier League were pushing for as many as 20 points to be taken off Leicester, which pretty much would have resigned them, I think, to League One football next season.
Will they appeal the Premier League that this isn't harsh enough, the punishment?
Well, that's an interesting question because I don't think Leicester will appeal. And maybe risk a further point deduction. I think they should feel they got off lightly. But just looking at their statement, and a lot of Leicester fans have picked up on this, it probably tells you where they're at as a football club. There was no real contrition from Leicester. They're still trying to play the victim for the fact they breached PSR rules to the tune of nearly £21 million. They've brought a lot of this on themselves. They've made bad decision after bad decision. They've hired and fired managers with too much regularity. They've sold players, but replace them with players who aren't up to standard. And that's why we're now in a situation whereby on the 10-year anniversary...
Hello and welcome to talkSPORT Goals and taking you through what should be another busy day of football.
Chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology.
you get to that conclusion? That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it.
Driver TalkSport, me, Andy Goldstein, the birthday boy, Darren Bent, still to come. The Crookie Monster, Alex Crook, will be joining us to look ahead to all the big games in the Premier League this weekend. That's a bit later on because we're going to turn our attention to live boxing. It returns to the TalkSport network this Saturday evening as Nick Paul defends his WBA World Featherweight title against Brandon Figueroa in front of a home crowd at the M&S Bank Arena in Liverpool. That's live world title fight boxing this Saturday from 7 p.m. on the TalkSport network and TalkSport's boxing YouTube channel, or you can watch it on DAZN. Let's head now to Liverpool and look ahead to the fight with our very own Spencer Oliver alongside the superstar that is Paul Smudger Smith. Boys, good evening to you.
Gentlemen, how are you both?
We are very well. Just before we come in with lots of questions, Spence, just set the scene. Where are you? What's the atmosphere like? What's going on?
Yep, so we're at Box Park here in Liverpool. The weigh-in's just been done. Nick Paul come in good. He looked very good, and Brendan Figueroa, his opponent, also looked very good, very up for it. We've got an explosive night of boxing at the M&S Arena in Liverpool tomorrow night. Really looking forward to it. Paul, they looked great on the scales, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. And obviously they're going to be, obviously professional. They're both in great shape. One of the biggest fights of Figueroa's life, because he's at a very important stage of his career, and Nick Paul, the champion in his hometown, is looking to cement himself as a genuine world champion from his city, and we've had a fair few of them now, so he's got a lot of weight on his shoulders, and first time obviously in a huge world title fight, topping the bill in his city against someone like Figueroa. It's a hell of a fight.
Paul, can I ask that? Can you learn anything from your opponent when you get on the scales?
It's not necessarily about learning something, and I think Spencer will agree with this, but I want to look right in your eyes. I want to make sure and have a look and see if you're ready. I want you to know how ready I am, and I want to see, it's not necessarily like, I always used to get people in taxi drivers especially, like, is that all staged, lads? Is that all fake and put on? And none of it's staged or fake or put on, is it? Like, it's the last time, as they say, is the last time you're going to get that close with someone until you can put hands on each other the following day in the ring, and it's sometimes needed and necessary to just stare into them and have a look at what they've got, whether they're up for it. Because you can't, I always think you can see little things of doubt every now and then, you know what I mean? You know when someone's up for it when you're fighting someone, don't you, Spence?
Absolutely. Listen, you look deep into their soul, don't you? And it is that final moment, some fighters look more drawn than other fighters, but you see a little twitch in their eye, or you get a little something, a little feeling, I don't know what it is, it's like a sixth sense, if you like, innit? And you go, yeah, he's up for this one. Yeah. I'm in for a tough night. Yeah. Or it's the other way. You think, I think I broke him. I beat him.
It affects the sleep the night before as well. Like you know he's bang up for it because you can read body language, you can have a look. But also don't forget, he's been the only person on your mind every single second you wake up till you go to sleep for the last 12 weeks when you've been training and pushing yourself through it. And it's like the old Rocky films with the picture on the bottom of the mirror, what he keeps. And it is genuine like that. You've had him on your brain for the last 12 weeks, and tomorrow it's finally here and you want to get down to business.
Spence, is this the toughest fight to date for Nick Paul? Because listen, I love watching him fight. He's always aggressive, always on the front foot, always throwing punches. But to date, is this going to be his toughest test?
I think it is, guys, yeah. I think that Brendan Figueroa is a former two-time world champion, 2-weight world champion, and he poses a lot of problems. You know, he has over 1,000 punch output through a contest. You know, that's a high volume of punches, and also, like, you know, he has that range and he's got that toughness as well. And we know what Nick Ball's like. He's that guy that likes to, you know, people to meet him head on in the centre of the ring. But this guy actually will do that, and I think that Paul, this guy is a potential banana skin for what they're talking about here for Nick Ball and the fights that they're talking about, the Nui Inuis and all that. You go, this kid has to keep his mind on the game here, because Figueroa is that guy that can rip up that whole thing.
Yeah, and I think he has something like a 7-inch reach advantage on him as well.
Say something else,
big, obviously. But I had to be very, very careful then, didn't I? But listen, Dan will explain it to you better. It's like sometimes in football you get it, but a lot of times in boxing you get it. It's sort of a hiding to not. If you beat him easy, you're probably supposed to. But if you struggle with him, because in many people's opinions it's a very, very difficult fight. But the average fan on the street will be thinking this should be easy, and therefore it's a little bit of a hiding to not for him. But I'm fully behind Nick Ball. I think he's a very exciting. I keep saying prospect. He's a world champion now, but he's knocking on the door of the mega fights with your likes of Inoue to become hopefully a star.
What's it like, Paul, when you fight in front of your home crowd? Because obviously you've got their full support, you've got their backing, but I'm guessing it comes at a price, and that price being the level of expectation goes up, right? Because you're the home favourite.
Yeah, definitely. And also, listen, I've topped the building arena a few times against people not from the city, like James DeGale, but I've also fought in local derbies, and it's weird when it's a local derby because you can't move everywhere you walk. You go in a coffee shop, I hope you're going to win, lad, or you're fighting me mate, and all of a sudden you've got a portion of your city or half of your city even against you. But when they're fully behind you and you're fighting someone else that's not from here, they're right behind you. And it's a knowledgeable crowd, Liverpool. Belfast is quite similar. There's a good few fighting cities out there, Sheffield and the likes. I don't want to leave many out saying this, but they're a knowledgeable fan base as well. They know the boxing, they appreciate good boxing, they know when you're a good fighter as well, and if you're one of their own, they will back you.
Spence, I've always wondered this, and you've spoke about it before, and I kind of get it. Like Nick Ball, obviously the most important thing is that he wins the fight, which I think he will do this weekend. But how important is it that he looks good? Because I always hear that, like, yeah, if he wins, yeah, it's good, but he's got to look good in doing it, so he gets the Inoue fight. Is it that important that he looks good, or is it just about the result?
Absolutely. Listen, I mean, the result is first and foremost, but you've got to look good in this day and age as well, because, you know, you're trying to market yourself and sell yourself. Like, Nick Ball's not that guy, by the way. You know, he's not big on social media. He's not great in front of the camera, so he has to sell himself inside the ring. And he does a pretty good job of that, to be fair. He's only 5'2". He's up against his tall guy. He'll meet him in the centre of the ring. And I think the one thing we can guarantee, if he comes out victorious, and I say if, because it is a tough fight. I do fancy him to win, but it is a tough fight. But if he comes out victorious against Figueroa, he will look good, because it's just stylistically, these two are made to have an absolute barn burner.
Spence, it's always a pleasure. How were you last night after you got off the Ferris wheel? Everything okay?
Well, I felt a little bit giddy, as you saw there, mate. It wasn't my favourite experience, if I'm going to be totally honest. As soon as that started, I recognised that I'd done the wrong thing there by, you know, volunteering to get on there and do that. I just like doing wacky things with you two guys, and I think that, you know, that was one of the standout moments for me for sure. And by the way, when Paul was talking about that inches thing, was you talking about centimetres? I didn't know where we was going with that one, Andy.
Millimetres.
So is that another conversation?
Millimetres, Spence.
Millimetre. There you go. There you go.
Boys, listen, we're big fans of both of you. Enjoy the fight. We all, I'm guessing, agree it's going to be Nick Ball that's going to be the victor. But I think it'll be a wonderful fight to watch as well. Enjoy it, lads. We'll speak to you in a bit.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks. There you go. That fight reminder live on the talkSPORT YouTube channel or the talkSPORT network, either way. Still to come, Alex Crook will be joining us to look ahead to the weekend's action. But it's time for the last no Googling of the week. You say yes, but there'll be another one next week. Of course, there will, on Monday. Since it's a birthday special, we want to know which footballer has the unique circumstances of his first 3 kids being born on the same day. I have read that, but I couldn't remember the answer, but I have read that before. Which footballer has the unique circumstance of his first 3 kids being born on the same day? The answer, I'll give you a clue. Kevin Atchar pronounces his name wrongly. The answer to that and more coming up live on Java talkSPORT after this.
You can believe what? Why is it so hard to believe a black man than a white man? Understand me? Why is it so hard to believe a black man than a white man?
Why you don't believe it?
Why is it?
Let me answer the question.
Yeah,
go on.
So we go there.
First and foremost, it's got nothing to do with colour.
No, it does. This whole country got some. This whole world got something to do with race. You think you got? You think you pan out? You think you have a? You think you done had a great life? You think your life has been like mine?
How is Derek Chisora then, out of curiosity, given he's a black man, a national treasure in this country then? It's not about colour. You called somebody a cheat. I asked you a question.
Oh, come on. You have a whole lot of black people around this
the question.
Thank
you.
Stop,
you like the question. All right, I moved on.
Stop it.
I moved on.
Man, come on, man. Y'all can't tell, man.
So the bronze bomber, there he is.
Yeah, so come on, man.
Come on, we can have a disagreement, can't we?
Life, as a little boy and I bet your view as a little boy is totally different than my view as a little boy. Most black people, why we so into it with each other, because we have PTSD. We done been through so much so much
you wanted to move on, right?
Come on, man. It's hard to move on when you don't know the truth, and that's when I come in and try to give you a vision, a little insight of what we go through as black people, man.
I got it.
You don't get it.
Well, okay.
None of y'all get it.
Where do you want me to go?
Y'all don't get it. That's the problem. You think you get what you don't understand.
Okay.
Why is it so hard?
Pull it back into the fight. Let's talk about the fight.
It's hard to put it back. I'm from the South. You understand?
Come on, let's pull it back into the fight.
It's hard when y'all don't understand.
I get it.
Another situation. I said I didn't want to talk about the situation. Now you got me riled up.
Fair enough.
Wild as that. I feel. You understand me? You don't mean that, man.
Okay, stop
shouting. Let me get the out of here, bro. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Talking about my peoples and all that. It's hard to believe a black man than a white man. Cheated. Tell him to sue me so I can show the facts early. Because when the documentary and everything, the story come out, I'm going to show everything.
Fantastic.
I'm going to get all the people that know and all the people that's in.
Pep Guardiola says it's harder to win Premier League games than ever ahead of his side's trip to Liverpool on Sunday. But will Erling Haaland return to the 11?
Erling is the best striker in the world.
So he plays?
I don't know. We'll say tomorrow. Always I say Erling is the best.
Well, that clears it up. Thank you, Pep. Elsewhere, David Moyes has told reporters Dwight McNeil is back at training and is doing OK after his Palace move fell through. Moyes also says Everton 100% had nothing to do with that move collapsing. Vitaly Mykolenko is in contention for the Toffees' trip to Fulham tomorrow afternoon. Now, James Milner will equal the Premier League's appearance record of 653 if he takes the field for Brighton against Palace on Sunday. His former teammate, talkSPORT's Gabby Agbonlahor, explains his longevity.
Just that professionalism from James Milner that he's had all through his career. And I'm happy for him. Gareth Barry, a good friend of mine as well. It will definitely be disappointing to lose that record, but James Milner has been fantastic his whole career.
Tomorrow's Scottish Cup fifth-round tie between Aberdeen and Motherwell has been postponed. Persistent heavy rain has left the pitch waterlogged, and England have been dealt a setback ahead of their Six Nations opener against Wales. Emmanuel Fawa-Boso is out of the game at the Allianz Stadium with a leg muscle injury sustained in training. Scrum coach Tom Harrison admits it's not ideal.
Does it disrupt some plans? Yes, it does, because you're changing a player. But the philosophy of being camp is to be the best prepared and make sure that you are ready for the next person to come in.
There's more, as ever, on our website, talksport.com.
bit of Santander for you. It's Drive Talk Sport, me, Andy Goldstein. The birthday boy. What are you doing tonight, by the way? Birthday. What are you doing?
Oh, just
family meal?
Yeah, probably, yeah. But I really want fish and chips.
Oh, that's a great call.
Yeah, I want fish and chips. And then obviously have a little tipple.
Yeah.
And then, but tomorrow's more like...
What are you doing tomorrow?
Even though it's my birthday, my boys want to go to talkSPORT. Remember the football thing?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
what, in 02?
No, I'm going to the one in Birmingham.
All right, okay.
So I'll take him there, do that for a bit, go and get some food, and then I've got to drive to Swansea.
Have you got it on the house, the Tocker?
No, paying customer.
Mug. They'll be listening. Oh, yeah, okay, good boy. Right, before the break, ask a question, what footballer player has the unique circumstances of his first three kids, I don't know how many he's got, being born on the same day?
Anton Griezmann.
Griezmann is the right answer. His first three children are all born on the 8th of April, and they're all called...
Anton Griezmann.
Antoine.
Are they?
From all the same name.
Well, I'm guessing it's Anton the first, Anton the second, and Anton the third.
Well, he's going to be the first, isn't he?
Okay, so second, third, fourth.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, I just made that up. Right, it's time now for this.
By the way, do you two like haddock? Dinner, either swordfish and salad or steak and calamari?
I actually had an ice cream outside the Trevi Fountain in Rome.
I did have a burger today. You do tend to let it slip on a Sunday.
Cooking with us today is Alex.
Yeah, it's time for Ready Steady Crook, where we're joined by talkSPORT's chief football correspondent Alex Crook to look ahead to the weekend's biggest games in the Premier League this weekend, as well as all the latest transfer rumours. He joins us now from, well, I don't know. I'm trying to work out where he is because there's pictures on the wall. It's not the usual house in his room. Cookie, good afternoon. That's very posh. Where are you?
Good afternoon. This is my boy's bedroom. Actually, I've been banished upstairs. So yeah, I'm in the posh room. Happy birthday, Benty, by the way. 48 today.
Oh, it's been nice today. At first, and he's been trying to give it all week about ratings and that. That's what he's been trying to give it on the phone. And that. Yeah.
Why would he do that?
Yeah,
he's on once a week. Why would he do that?
Honestly, that's what he's been doing all week. Messaging me, all sorts.
What, being nasty?
Being nasty.
Cookie, that's not you. You're not a nasty person, are you?
To be fair, Gabby Agbonlahor.
Look at him trying to push the blame.
What, super sub? Super sub himself, Gabby Agbonlahor.
I hear he's been getting a nibble out of you all week.
Well, you hear incorrectly, my friends. I can show you the text. You know what I was saying to him? He should be getting his own show soon. I don't mean like substitute for you and substitute for breakfast. I mean, he's been around long enough. He should have his own show, right?
Maybe he's better coming off the bench. He's one of those.
He's not even on the bench, is it? It's like he's Pennant free, no. He's Ambrose free, no. He's Dean Saunders free, no. I mean, you go right down. You keep turning the page. Right, go on then, phone Gabby. Right, listen, what are you doing tonight, by the way, Cookie?
I'm about to drop my daughter off at a birthday party, and then I'm taking my lads to the driving range because my oldest lad wants to get into golf.
Oh, that's nice. How old is he?
He's about to turn 14 this time next week,
wow.
actually. Yeah, I might not be here next week. It is his birthday.
Oh, birthday. Bent is here. It's his birthday.
He gets paid a lot more than me.
That's a very good point, yeah. Right, let's start with... I can't wait for this, Cookie. Man United against Spurs. It's live on talkSPORT. United, of course, looking to make it 4 on the bounce now, while Spurs are looking to build on last week's 2-2 draw against Man City. What have you got for us, Cookie, on this one?
Well, it's obviously been a tough time for Tottenham manager Thomas Frank. I spoke to Destiny Udogie, the defender, after their 2-2 draw with Manchester City, and he said he understands why the Spurs fans are frustrated.
No, honestly, I think the fans they're always behind us. Obviously, sometimes they get frustrated, but it's normal when we're not performing the right way. But I think when we show them what we can do, they really show they're behind us.
That's Destiny Udogie there, the Tottenham defender, sympathising, I think, with Tottenham fans. And well, it's a huge game for them, isn't it? Because I don't want to talk about Tottenham in relegation terms, but Paul Hawksby was earlier. He said to me, if there's a winner in this game on talkSPORT tonight between Leeds and Forest, then Tottenham, in his words, could be banging trouble if they lose tomorrow.
Do you know, I just can't see it. Like, I know Spurs have had an awful season in the league, and I understand that, but I just don't think, because effectively what you're saying is that we're expecting West Ham, Forest, Leeds and Palace just keep winning. That won't happen. I think there's too much traffic between them and the bottom three, so I think they'll be fine. Yes, they need to improve because they've been dreadful, but I think they've got enough players in their squad. Solanke's now started scoring goals as well. I think they'll be fine.
I think he's made a massive difference, Dominic Solanke. I mean, the second goal he scored against City last week, if he meant it, was absolutely top draw, and he just gives them a focal point they haven't had for much of the season.
What I will say is I did point out before this month started that I couldn't see where they would get a win in February. They've got...
Well, let's hope that doesn't come back to haunt you tomorrow.
Yeah, we won't. I hope so. I'm really... Do you know what? If the game was at the Lane or the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, I'd be a little bit more apprehensive, but because it's at home, and I just think United, the feel-good factor at the moment amongst the players and the fans, and of course the manager, I think he's there. I just honestly can't, and I'm very rarely confident about Man United. I just can't see anything other than a home win.
It's a weird feeling, isn't it? Because I'm quite bullish as well, not only about tomorrow, but West Ham away next time out. Then I think it's Palace at home, Everton away. This is a run of games that we're going into as United fans thinking, you know what? There's points to be won here. It's a strange feeling.
Yeah. Go on then. Before we move on, it's live on talkSPORT. Manchester United against Spurs. Crookie, what will the score be?
I've gone 3-1 United.
Okay, Benty?
Oh, I'm going to go for a 2-2.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, because you honestly believe that?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Okay.
Because even though Man United have the feel-good factor, and it is there, you can't keep clean sheets, man. So I just think people can always score against you.
All right. I'm guessing my Crookie said 3-1. I agree with you, Crookie. 3. I'm going to go 4-1. All right. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me on the backside. Right, let's move on to Fulham against Everton tomorrow. Both sides in the top 10, level on points as well going into this. What have we got?
Yeah, Everton defender Jarrad Branthwaite, just back from injury, was brilliant in their draw against Brighton last weekend. He's been speaking about the aims for Everton for the rest of the season and is very much looking up the table.
Yeah, I think, you've got a lot of aspirations to get into Europe with the position we're in at the minute. The lads have done unbelievably well throughout the season to get us in the position we're in, but, you just need to take each game as it comes and pick up as many points as you can ultimately.
As Jarrad Branthwaite, as I say, I saw play in that 1-1 draw at Brighton last weekend. He's going to make a massive difference if he can stay fit for the rest of the season. And do you know what? David Moyes, I think, has done a terrific job at Everton. He's not had millions of pounds to spend, but they're a difficult team to beat.
Quickly, let me ask you a question, right? If Branthwaite plays between now and the end of the season and he plays well, because we all liked him, then he had that big injury, do you think he makes the plane for the World Cup?
I'm not sure. I think maybe there's just not enough games. They got 14 games to go. Everton, I think he's going to have an outstanding end to the season to get in there. I think Thomas Tuchel probably knows 90% of his squad already, so I think it's hard.
What was Scobby Fulham against Everton, Crookie?
I think he's got draw. Everton don't lose away 1-1.
DB?
Yeah, I'd probably go over 1-1 actually. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
let's talk about the biggest game of the weekend. I think it's fair to say. Man United's close, but Liverpool against Man City is always huge. City could be 9 points behind Arsenal if they lose this one. Quickie, what have you got for us?
Yeah, I'm going to be there with Sam Matterface on Sunday, Game Day live from the Etihad. I spoke with Nico O'Reilly after that 2-2 draw at Tottenham, and despite the fact that City are 6 points behind, as you said, it could be 9 by the time they kick off on Sunday. He's pretty relaxed about the title race.
Our title race in the Premier League, 6 points now. We've got to play them at our place still. So I definitely think it's still doable, but yeah, we need to improve, and we need to start winning games.
That's Nico O'Reilly looking ahead to the big game of the weekend, Manchester City against Liverpool. If they are 9 points behind going into that one, that is huge. It's at Anfield, by the way. I hope I don't turn up at the Etihad on Sunday.
Yeah.
I hope Sam Matterface is driving.
I do think. The first fixture, Man City completely blew Liverpool out the water 3-0. I just don't see that happening at Anfield. I just think Liverpool's starting to
I was there for that game. Yeah, and they were remarkably poor. Liverpool, one of their poorest performances of the season. But at home, they're still pretty strong, aren't they?
Yeah, and I think Ekatike and Wirtz are now starting to form that partnership where they look great as well. I think Liverpool win this, Not easy, but I think they win it.
What's nuts, Cookies, I think Sunderland at home, Sunderland's away record is appalling. The home record's fantastic. Their away record's quite bad. I still think that's a tough game for Arsenal. But we could be sitting here on Monday saying the gap's 3 points, which is nuts because it's more likely to be 9, right? But it could either be open, like wide open the title race, or completely shut. It's so bizarre football at the moment. How do you see it going?
I've gone for a draw in this one as well. I've gone 2-2. I just think both teams are still very vulnerable defensively. A point probably doesn't help either, but yeah, these often end in stalemates, I think.
Okay, DB.
Do you know what? I'm going to go for it. It'll be a tight game in terms of chances, but I'm going to go 3-1 Liverpool.
Okay. Crookie, listen, enjoy being a taxi tonight. Thanks for coming on. Did you get Benty anything for his birthday?
Do you know what? I didn't know it was his birthday until I tuned in earlier. So, the present's in the post.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it.
Well, how's that work then? You've gone to buy something, or it's not, is it, Crookie?
No, I went to buy something as soon as I heard. Now, listen, I'll tell you what, we're both in Portugal, aren't we, in August? So I'll buy you a drink.
There you go.
Oh, how nice. I'll buy you a drink.
Yeah, that's nice of Portugal. That's nice of him.
Yeah.
He'll be off to go and watch Brighton versus Fulham pre-season or something.
Yeah, of course he will. Take his kids along.
Yeah.
Crook, always a pleasure. Have a great weekend. Thanks, man.
Cheers, boys. Enjoy.
There you go, the wonderful Alex Crook. Playing cabbie tonight. I know that feeling. When we come back, we will have team news. And we'll have the end of show quiz with Joe, producer Joe coming in.
Well, he's putting himself like it's a top.
And I think something's happening for Bentley. We've got something. Oh, yeah. Do not miss this when we come back. Surprise for DB.
Let's focus on Chelsea. Liam Rosenior back pages again. Rosenior hits out at Arsenal. Chelsea head coach accused the opponents of disrespect for disrupting his side's warm-up before the cup tie.
I wouldn't come out with that, me.
I guess he was asked about it. He was
Yeah,
asked
well,
about
bat it away. Use your brains. Use your head. Say, oh, mate, what's your point? You saying that costs the game? Nah.
He got a bit excited, didn't he? Really, you saw if you've watched the video, I'd love to see how far onto their side of the pitch they were, because they didn't pan round, did they? They just showed him giving a bit to somebody. You didn't see who it was at. You didn't see how far they were into there. If they're right in their half and they're constantly doing it, then I get it. I understand it, but still, it's just calm it down.
Rosenior mentioned that it could be mind games, though. Do you believe that the Arsenal players were creeping into that half to get in their heads, or was it just a genuine?
They've done the job either way. They've got in their head either way.
Well, now he's talking about it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Shaban, I don't know. Arsenal were favourites to win that game for me. Why would you, nah. Maybe you might say, look, you know the rules, stay in your own half, but nah, I think we're looking at a big problem here that's not a problem.
Yeah, I don't think they need to resort to doing that, Arsenal.
Yeah, he said in the interview, I've never asked my team to approach on the opposition's territory. I didn't think it was right. Where they were operating, they were affecting my lads' warm-up. What's your thoughts on Rosenior?
I'm still a little bit waiting for it, to be honest with you. The results are ultimately going to be the thing that dictates whether he's a success or not. Some of the things he comes out and says, obviously the world that we live in now, social media, they're so quick to make memes up, honestly, Alan. I don't know if you're on Twitter, Instagram, any of this kind of stuff.
A little, but not really.
It's brutal, honestly. It's a brutal place to be at times. They are so quick at making these memes up, David Brent and all that. And that, I think, subconsciously seeps into people's minds and it makes their mind up for them. But yeah, I think, like I say, it's just going to be down to results. It is simple as that.
And you've got to be able to laugh that off as well. I mean, look at our...
Hello and welcome to talkSPORT Goals and taking you through what should be another busy day of football.
Chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology.
How would you get to that conclusion? That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it.
ones. Tune.
I'm going to go ones every day of the week. 1s and 3s. Drive on talkSPORT. Me, Andy Goldstein Bent alongside the birthday boy. Follow us at 7. You can hear live and exclusive Premier League action. Forest, they head to Leeds. Jim Proudfoot is your commentator for the night, and he's got all the team news now. Jim, good evening.
Andy, good evening to you. Well, Leeds make one change to the side that was beaten by Arsenal. Okafor in for the injured Stack, who's out with a hip problem. Forest without Sells, who has a groin strain, and Williams, who's suspended. So Ortega makes his debut in goal after his move from Manchester City. And Zach Abbott comes in at full-back, which may well see Ola Aina move from the right to the left. So Leeds have Darlow in goal, Justin Roden and Strauch, Bogle, Aronson, Ampadu, Gruev and Gudmundsson, and Calvert-Lewin alongside Okafor up top. Ortega in goal for Forest, Abbott, Milenkovic, Marino and Aina, Sangare and Anderson, Hudson-Odoi, Gibbs-White, Dominguez and Igor Jesus. And Forest have new signings Lorenzo Luca and Luca Netz on the bench. The sides start the night level, separated by goals scored alone. And if either can win, they'll end up 9 points clear of West Ham in the relegation zone. Dean Ashton's alongside me, Hugh Woodson-Croft in the chair for Leeds Forest Remain here on talkSPORT.
Good work as always. Thank you for that, Jim. Right, it's time now for the end of show quiz, everyone. Yeah. Or should I say the end of Joe quiz, because producer Joe is in the studio.
Big birthday, Darren Bent.
Cheers, Joe, mate. Appreciate it.
Did you ever think when, as a kid, you went into his room and stole stuff from him as a big Ipswich fan, you'd be sat here on his birthday doing the birthday show quiz?
Yeah, Destiny.
You did?
Yep.
Destiny.
I was 8.
Are you still in awe of him?
Yeah,
of course not.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Joe are like friends now.
Yeah.
Is that good or bad, Joe?
That's good, isn't it?
Is he your most famous, apart from me, is he your most famous friend?
Yeah, probably.
Is he?
No, he doesn't like you, Andy. He tolerates you. I'm his friend.
Who are you closer with? Who do you speak to more? If you had to go away with one of us.
Do the quiz.
See, it tells you that, doesn't it? Don't know
You stick the quiz.
Me and Benny
Well,
have
what we
been
do?
away together. We went to Portugal.
Oh, see?
You and I have been away together. We went,
Redwood across the street.
Yeah.
No, and me and Joe been to France, 2 of us.
Yep.
And Portugal.
Yep.
What are we doing?
As it's Darren Bent's birthday,
Yes.
42 today, born in 1984, we've got a quiz about the numbers 1984.
Okay, that's nice. Lee, can you just put your phone away for 5 minutes? Ram that up your backside.
ZX 8000s. I've been deals left, right.
Just wait.
Sorry, go on.
We played the music already.
Yes, we've done it, Joe.
All right. We've got some
No,
other...
we haven't.
Yeah, we have. That's the one you want, the thinking music.
Yeah, that's it, thinking. Benty, you're going to go first.
Thank you.
It's his birthday, isn't it?
I don't care, mate.
Yeah, you know what? Don't
Why are you
bring.
breaking with
Don't, hey,
Well, it
don't,
says here-
don't bring Bill back.
Benty.
Thank you. Don't bring Bill back. Thank you.
You wrote that. They're your words.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Benty, right now the average cost of a pint of milk is 85p. How much was it in 1984? Do you want multiple choice?
Yes, please.
Was it A, 64p, B, 34p, C, 21p?
21p.
Correct.
You was there, yeah?
I bought it.
Andy, straight over to you.
Well,
Andy.
straight over. What else are you going to do in that time?
I don't know. Plug my marathon run.
Oh, yeah, when is that?
April 26th.
Go on, what's your
Marathon.
page?
Just head to my Instagram, you'll find it. Producer Joe TS.
Right. You doing it for charity? What charity are you doing it for?
British Heart Foundation. Good charity.
Good work. When is it? April?
April 26th.
Go donate.
Producer Joe TS. Anyway, question 2. Who was the Division 1 top scorer in 1984, a.k.a. the Premier League? But it wasn't the Premier League. Do you want multiple choice?
My guess initially would be Ian Rush, but go on, what you got for me?
You get 2 points if you go for it. And
Ian Rush.
Right. Correct.
That's unbelievable knowledge, isn't it?
Darren Bent, this is
And
the year
D, come
you
on,
were born,
man.
the day you were born.
Yeah.
February 6th, 1984. What was the UK number 1? You want multiple choice?
I need that, yeah.
I know this. I know it.
But you don't. Is it A, Paul McCartney, Pipes of Peace, B, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Relax, or C, Nina, 99 Red Balloons?
Give me that red balloons.
We go 99.
Yeah.
Frankie Goes Hollywood, Relax.
It actually wasn't. I got it wrong earlier.
Oh.
What is it?
Paul McCartney, Pipes of Peace.
Wow, okay.
Play the pipe.
Frankie Goes to Hollywood was from February 21st.
You got that wrong.
Question 4, Andy.
I can take the lead. I'm at 2. I'm in the lead, anyway.
2-1.
Points.
Who wrote the classic 1984?
George Orwell.
Oh, that's 4 points.
Jeez.
Darren Bent.
Flying
Question
the boy.
5, 1984. Average price of a loaf of bread. Was it? Do you want multiple choice?
Yeah. No, you can guess for 2 points.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you within 15p if you want to guess.
I don't want that.
That's quite good, that. Was it A, 38 pence, B, 45 pence, or C, 20 pence?
45 pence.
Incorrect.
38.
It was 38.
Stolen. I mean, it's flying. Got a minute left, boys.
Andy, what is 19 times 84?
19 times 84. I can...
Multiple choice if you want.
No, hold on. Can I do that?
You got like 8 seconds.
7.
9. No, don't do that. That's unfair.
5.
Oh, okay, well, go on, give me the choices.
Is it A, 151592,
2,
B, 1594, or C, 1596?
The one that ends in 2.
Incorrect. It was 1596.
I would have worked that out.
Right, a quick couple more. Darren Bent, what is the current 1984th word in the English dictionary?
That is an unbelievable question.
Would you like multiple choice?
How did you do that? ChatGPT?
It's probably wrong as
Brilliant.
well. Is it A, amplification?
Hold on. Is it A?
That's
Yeah.
That would be number 1.
Yeah, that would be, yeah.
A, amplification, B, circumstance, or C, echo?
So what's the last
echo,
one?
Echo, I'm getting echo.
What would you say?
Echo.
Incorrect.
Circumstance.
No, A, amplification.
Wow.
Jeez, how many
Still on the
A's are
A's. Still on the A's.
One more, Andy.
Yeah.
What was the biggest selling album of 1984?
Michael Jackson Thriller. Next.
Incorrect.
No, give me the...
Is it A, Wham, Make It Big, B, Bob Marley, Legend, C, Lionel Richie, Can't Slow Down?
Well, one of them was Legend, and because it's Darren Bent's birthday in here, I'm going to say the last one, Can't Slow Down.
Correct.
Well, Legend is actually a compilation.
It's an album.
Yeah, well, is a compilation an album, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know if it is.
Happy birthday, Darren Bent.
Better luck, computer. So it's Bob Marley's birthday and you come out with Lionel Richie.
And we're looking for a happy birthday song as well.
Yeah, but I like Bob Marley, same, but his birthday
Same
as well.
thing, yeah.
Same thing, is it? Oh, all right.
No, I mean, same thing as he got everything wrong. We'll be back on Monday at 4 when Bentley will be legally older than he is currently. As, in fact, we all will. Have a great weekend. Stay with talkSPORT Live. Premier League football coming your way. Yeah, have a good one. We'll see
And
you.
be safe, everyone. Have a lovely weekend.
I'll let you do it because it's your birthday. See you on Monday.
Life is good, wild and sweet.
I think there's times as well, isn't there? You look at the problem at Sheffield Wednesday and how Barry Bannon's gone about it when he's been there and he's come out and spoke when members of staff aren't getting paid and stuff. There's times to come out, isn't there, and speak, but the problems that Spurs are having when they've got so many good players available still, just keep it in-house. You know, let Thomas Frank deal with that.
Yeah, for sure.